Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, back to befuddle us once more, it's comedian Lucy Beaumont. And the multi-award-winning presenter and comedian Mo Gilligan. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, she's the wheelchair racer turned Blue Peter presenter, Abby Cook. A comedian who needs no introduction. It's the one and only Frankie Boyle. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Lucy is first up.
I once had to urgently edit my Wikipedia page to back up a lie I'd just told.
David's team.
Are you willing to tell us what the lie was now?
Yeah.
Go on.
Shall I just go back a bit to the beginning of it all?
No.
I wouldn't start with your birth, if that's what you mean.
I just meant...
That would be a pretty arrogant way of referring to the beginning of it all.
Lanzarote is the beginning of this story.
OK, Lanzarote.
Have you been?
I have not, no. Have you been to Lanzarote?
No, and I don't intend to.
But the lie... You want to know what the lie was, don't you?
Yes.
The lie was that I'm diabetic. I was coming back on the plane and do you know them little snack boxes they do? Have you been in standard class? So I wanted a snack box because I was hungry, because it's 4.5 hours, the flight. But my card wouldn't work, you know, in the machine thing. But I could ring. I had Wi-Fi.
Oh, you could telephone?
Yeah.
From a plane?
Yeah. So basically, I thought I can't carry on for 4.5 hours on this plane without...
What are you going to say with this story?
I said, I'm really hungry, but they wouldn't give me anything because I
Because of capitalism.
I couldn't pay. So I said, I'm diabetic.
Oh, right.
And then I think the cabin crew were Googling me.
Because you've said, I'm diabetic. Have they given you food as a result of that?
So they have now given me a snack box, and everyone near me has given me, like, sweets and... So I ring my friend Jackie, but her real name is Sarah.
Why do you call her Jackie?
I don't know, it's just always been a nickname. And I said, quick, update my Wikipedia.
But the people around you who've just given you sweets, surely they'd be able to hear this call.
I said it really quietly.
And you said, update it to say...
I am diabetic.
And you couldn't have texted her this?
It's not quick enough, though, is it, sometimes?
But it does have the advantage that it's not audible by somebody who's just given you a boiled sweet.
And also, with the best will in the world, you don't seem like your forte would be saying this thing really quickly on the phone.
What was in the original snack box that you wanted? What sort of things did it contain?
It contained cheese.
Yes.
It contained breadsticks.
Yes.
And an insulin injection.
Then I get off the plane and wait for my luggage and check that she'd done it.
Why didn't you check on the plane with its excellent Wi-Fi?
Because by that point, we were about to land.
Oh, so you did this huge snack box scam in the last minutes of the flight?
I think they turn off the Wi-Fi sometime during the descent.
I don't think they sell the food just before the end, either.
And then she updated it. She updated it.
Just ignoring that.
Thank you, Secretary of State.
Yeah. What are you thinking about this, Abby? Does it have the ring of truth?
I don't think so. No snack box is worth lying about and changing your Wikipedia over.
Does cheese cure diabetes?
trailer.
So you're saying lie?
I think lie.
Lie. All right, then. They think you were sitting there lying. Was it a lie, Lucy, or were you telling the truth?
It is true.
Yeah, it's true. Lucy did edit her Wikipedia page to back up a lie. Right. Frankie, you're up next.
As a child, I had a pet brick.
As a child, I had a pet brick.
Oh, you as well?
You can't have a pet brick.
I know it's true because it's on his Wikipedia page.
What was the name of your pet brick? What was the name?
Johnny.
But you're from Glasgow, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's sandstone in Glasgow.
I think they've got plenty of bricks in Glasgow.
Yeah. Did you get it from your own house?
No, my dad gave it to me.
That must have been a rather bare Christmas.
Why did he give you a brick?
He gave me a whole load of different stuff to build a wee wall. I kept the brick.
He gave you a build-your-own-wall kit.
And how old were you when this was happening?
I was about 7.
So you took one of these bricks away and tell us how you came to adopt it as a pet.
I'd had it as a pet on a string for a bit. What? And it was like a dog. We couldn't
Where
get
on
a
earth
dog.
would you take a brick?
Well, just round about our bit.
Oh, dear. I hope you didn't throw a ball into the river for him. When you had it on a lead, you mean outside or around the house?
Well, on a string.
What, in the street?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I'm a 7-year-old kid. It was charming.
Did it look
That's
like...
an important thing to remember. You're
Yeah.
talking about as if he's doing it now. He was 7. Did you decorate it? Did you make it look like an animal or a human?
He had a lot of human qualities.
And the most obvious being?
Like, we would talk.
You say we. Was he more of a listener?
So you had it attached to a string. How do you do that?
You tie a knot. Sometimes we would play a game with it where you could swing it round and people had to jump so they didn't hit them in the legs. So it must have been fairly secure.
Like
Did it ever-
extreme skipping.
Yes.
That is...
Did it ever break anyone's ankles or anything?
No, I'd hit a few knees.
Oh, was it not put down?
What are you thinking, Lucy, specifically about what Frankie has said?
Yeah, not everything.
My instinct is not to believe it, but
Right.
it's very unusual, isn't it?
What do you think, Mo?
I think it might be true. Have you got any brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
Are you the youngest or the oldest?
No, I was in the middle.
Ah,
Yeah.
he definitely had a pet brick. The middle. He had a pet brick.
All
The
right,
middle
let's-
children are crazy, man.
Let's make a decision.
Lucy,
What are they?
have you just spotted them?
What bird are they?
I don't know, a pair of tits.
Don't know. What do you think?
I'm going to say crane or heron.
I think it's both.
You think it's
False.
not? You think it's false? You think it's true?
I think it's true.
And I
Don't go with me, though.
I wasn't going to. I'll go with Mo because he's more certain.
You can say it's true. Right, Frankie, a 7-year-old Frankie Boyle with a brick for a pet. Truth or lie?
That is a lie.
Yes, it was a lie. Frankie didn't have a pet brick. Abby, your turn.
Perfect. Age 11, I got my first ever detention for secretly watching Would I Lie to You on my phone in class.
Well, that makes me feel old.
Can we ask how old you are now?
I'm 20.
So 9 years ago. Well, this programme was on 9 years ago.
Yes.
I can confirm that. So,
It's a family-friendly show.
family-friendly show. What lesson were you in?
I was in RE.
How many times had you done this?
I'd done it like quite a few times before. So
Watching
it's
us or just watching telly generally?
mainly Would I Lie to You.
Here's a question then. Who was on?
Okay, David was on.
Good start.
You were on as well.
Yeah, that's how I mean
Yeah,
this.
and Rob. Yeah, so.
Rob was on, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I think it was one of the episodes with Bob Mortimer.
Oh, you're playing safe.
Oh,
aren't
that's
you?
a very easy choice, isn't it?
So, you know when you was watching this, was you streaming it or did you buy the box set?
I was just streaming it.
You don't have that much data. How much data did you have?
You can
9 years ago. You used to get 1 gigabyte 9 years ago.
I downloaded it.
300 megabytes per episode.
Is it? Very specific knowledge.
Yeah, man. I used to work at the Apple store.
I feel...
Do you remember what you were supposed to be studying in RE that day?
There's a lot of religions. I think it was Hinduism.
OK.
I mean, much as I find the show entertaining, I don't know if it's more entertaining than Hinduism.
That's our second trailer from Frank. So what we're saying?
Oh, I think... What did you think? A lie?
I'm going for a lie. I don't think she would have been allowed her phone.
Lie. Lucy.
I think it's a lie.
I'll go with my team.
But it might be true.
Oh, my God.
Let's go with
We've never done this before, but can I have a substitute?
Let's go with lie.
OK, we'll go with lie.
Lie, lie, lie. OK, they think it's a lie. Abby, was it a lie? Or was it actually the truth?
It was a lie.
All right. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Oliver. So, Mo, what is Oliver to you?
This is Oliver, and he spent 36 hours in a queue for me just to get me some trainers.
Lucy, how do you know Oliver?
This is Oliver. I bitterly regret booking him for a friend's 40th birthday.
Right. Finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Oliver?
This is Oliver. He is the electrician that I had to disguise as my granddad to save him from a fight.
So there we have it. David, where would you like to begin?
So, Mo,
Yeah.
Oliver did what? He spent 36 hours doing what?
Queuing for me to get some trainers.
And what were the trainers?
The trainers were Nike Yeezy 2s. They're very, very exclusive.
And why did he agree to do that? Was he getting a pair himself?
Well, he couldn't get a pair. I could get a pair, but on the condition that if he queues for me, I'll give him 10% of what I sell, because I used to sell trainers.
But in this instance, you're buying trainers.
Well, I buy them to then flip and sell. So I'm big into sneakers, that's my thing.
Right.
I actually know him as Ollie.
There's a lovely detail.
We actually call him Man Like Ollie, that's how we refer to him. Because
You call him what?
Man Like Ollie, so...
We call him electrician like Ollie.
Why do you call him Man Like Ollie?
Because he's just a cool guy. See, like, we say Man Like Ollie, and he's like, yeah, Ollie on a jolly. Like, Ollie's...
What would you call me, Mo?
Rob.
So, why couldn't you queue?
Well, I was working at the time.
And how many pairs did he buy?
I could only get one per pair. One per pair.
One per person. One
One pair
I
per
assume
person.
it's one pair per
One
person,
pair per
otherwise you've got a
person.
lot of people hopping out of the shop.
You said that you were into sneakers and trainers.
Well-
Which did you prefer?
The term we use in the UK is trainers.
Yes.
But amongst the community, we tend to use the word sneakers. It is a bit more Americanized.
I remember when sneakers used to be called marathons.
Anyway,
I just
You can have that when you're flipping.
Sneakers used to be called marathon.
What is
is what
sneakers,
you're
really?
singling out as
I
the
call them
height of Lee
Snickers.
Mack's humour.
Well, it's the Snickers, but
Yes,
like
I
that one.
understand it, Mo.
Yeah.
Can I just say that Lucy's just said, I believe you, Mo. You don't, because you think that you know him. If you believe him, then there's no point you reading anything out, is there? So why were you only allowed them and he wasn't?
Well, I had a higher place in the queue, but I couldn't stay because I was on probation for my new
oh,
job.
so you started?
Yeah, I started queuing.
You got, and he came, as it were, relieved
He was
you.
never going to get a pair.
How long before the shop's open?
For this release, I think the shop would open at 12 in the afternoon. So people would be getting there like 1, 2 a.m. You might sleep in your car.
How can you sleep in your car if you're in a queue? You have to put the car in the queue. Because you'd be stopping and starting that engine. Handbrake.
Right, who would you like to quiz next, David?
So, Lucy, you are clever at this game.
Yes.
So the fact that you said to Mo, "I believe you," wouldn't have quite the resonance coming from you that it might from somewhere else. But you can say now if it's true that it's Mo and that yours is not.
Remind us of your relationship with Oliver.
I will. I'll remind you.
You're sticking with it.
For the game, yeah.
Okay, fine.
This is Oliver, and I bitterly regret booking him for my friend's 40th birthday party.
Right, OK.
So my friend was 40. We went out round Leeds, nightclubbing.
Yeah.
And we were staying in a hotel the night before, and I thought, what a lovely idea to book, well, a butler in the buff.
You've decided to book a male stripper for the night before the clubbing night or the night...
Sorry, no. I mean, we went to the hotel before we went on the night out.
Oh, right, you checked in?
Yeah, checked in. I got there first and decorated the room all nice for my friend.
Yeah.
And then got the text that Oliver was downstairs.
Yeah.
Went and met him and was mortified by how young he was.
And how old was Oliver at the time?
Yeah, early 20s.
Are your friends, the other party goers, waiting in the room upstairs?
No. I took him back to the room.
Yeah.
And got a text message that their train had been delayed.
So you meet Oliver. Oh, my God, he's young enough to be the birthday girl's child.
Yeah.
And go up to the room with Oliver, and then what conversation ensues?
And more importantly, at this point, how is he dressed?
He said he was diabetic. And so he needed to go and inject insulin.
Let me check this on Wikipedia.
Is that the first thing he said, coming into the room? So, how was he dressed?
He had a Mack on.
Have you got any trousers underneath, or can you see the sort of hairy legs going into shoes?
He had a G-string on underneath.
I also find it very unlikely that he's chosen to try and address his diabetes with insulin instead of cheese.
So what happened next, Lucy?
I said, shall we watch some telly till they get here?
Where did you sit?
On the bed together. And I said, what's your favourite programme on TV? And he said, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. And he said, my favourite comedian's John Richardson.
This is, of course, Lucy's husband.
Yeah.
So we FaceTimed John. So by this time, my friends was on the way, and I said, go and hide in the toilet.
Because?
Because I just needed to think about what I was going to do next. They came to the door, and I said, I've made a terrible mistake. There's a young boy in the toilet. And he's diabetic. Then they said, what do you mean? And I said, come in. And I introduced Oliver to them. And then we sat with him and we gave him careers advice.
Now then,
What about Lee?
Lee, can you remind us of your claim?
Yes, this is Oliver, and he's the electrician I had to disguise as my granddad to save him from a fight. Right, so he's upstairs working on my bathroom, not a euphemism, and he was looking out the window, he's packing up, ready to go, and he noticed that I had another person coming to work downstairs.
Not a euphemism.
Not a euphemism. He was there to sand the floorboards, which actually is a euphemism. And he said to me, that man, I had an affair with his girlfriend, and if he sees me, he's going to beat me up in your house.
So it's either window or grandad disguise.
When you say grandad disguise, what do you mean?
I got him a flat cap.
What else did you give him?
I made him sit in that room for 47 years.
Scarf?
I put the scarf round him so it was sort of over his face like that. Do that, and luckily...
Glasses?
I did have glasses. I had some round glasses. They were see-through glasses because they were just my...
Oh, see-through glasses. Right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? They were prescription-free.
I see, yes.
Yeah.
Did you have a good relationship with your granddad?
What? Yeah, no, I did have a nice relationship with my granddad. Yeah, lovely man. Yeah, what about you? Oh, you never met him, did you? Yeah.
So you get him in the disguise, then what happens?
Well, then I said, I think you're ready to come out and try and cross paths with Psycho Steve.
What sort of voice, what sort of accent did he have?
Oh, it's all I had it, mate, you know what I
Really?
mean? Oh, right.
So how would you chat with him when he'd come and sang your
Oh,
floorboards?
you know, I'd start doing my usual of getting more northern. All right, mate, stick the kettle on. I will, mate, or you want it. I bet they'll have builders, Tim, aren't they? All right, like you, mate, you're all working class like me.
Why didn't you just make him a cup of tea rather than dress this guy up as your granddad?
Because if I'm making him a cup of tea, he's not coming with me.
No, come on, I'll make you a cup of tea.
Well, if he's going to come on, he might as well make it himself. Come on, then, do you want a cup of tea? Well, if you're going in here, yeah, no, you come and help me make it. What do, stick a tea bag in a cat, mate? I know, but I need help with my little limbs getting baggy.
Come down to the kitchen and I'll make you a cup of tea.
Come down to
the kitchen, he's on the ground floor.
Come down to the Abbey, mate.
Where's the kitchen in your hallway? It's another room.
It's open plan.
I've been to your house when I was making that delivery.
You mean when my wife had the baby?
It's not that open plan.
Well, it wasn't the house we're currently in.
Well, I went to your previous house and it wasn't that open plan.
Wasn't that one either.
Just went to the house you were in before that.
Yeah,
I don't think
it wasn't that one either.
that open plan.
You know that house before that one that you hadn't been to?
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, right. So the house you lived in sort of 15 years ago.
Yeah.
How old was Ollie then when he was helping with the electrics?
20. Because, despite what Liar Lucy says, he's actually 35.
All right, we need an answer. So David's team is Oliver Moe's footwear friend, Lucy's party pal, or Lee's pretend pensioner?
I don't want it to be Lucy's because it's absolutely harrowing. I sort of feel it's the most likely.
What was your friend's name?
It's Jackie, but her real name's Sarah.
It was her. What's your instinct?
I'm thinking that it's Mo's friends. I think they look like they'd be pals.
So you think it's Lucy, and you think it's Mo?
I think it's Mo.
Maybe go for Lee?
I think my instinct...
Yeah.
My instinct is it's Mo.
Right. Oliver, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Oliver, and Lucy hired me for her French pie.
Yes! Oliver is Lucy's party pal. Thank you very much, Oliver. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Last Saturday, I had my first ever bag of pickled onion Monster Munch. By Sunday evening, I'd eaten my 9th packet.
Lee's team.
So Saturday morning,
Yes,
where were you when you had your first packet of Monster Munch?
I was watching the coronation on television.
What made you go for Monster Munch? You look like, a kettle chip kind of guy.
Well, and that's how I would previously have described myself.
But now his teeth can't hack it.
Yes, it turns delightfully to gunge with just a small amount of sucking.
That's his profile on Match.com.
I was watching with a few friends watching the coronation. There was like sort of picnicky, snacky food, among which were a multi-pack of Monster Munch.
And who provided them?
A friend of mine had brought it round to watch the coronation with us, a sort of contribution.
The contribution was 6 packets of Monster Munch. That's a bold gift.
You haven't used your wonderful gift with language to talk us through that moment that David Mitchell first put a Monster Munch into his unsure yet curious mouth.
Obviously, there's the smell of its approach, isn't there? Dusty, vinegary, starchy.
Yes.
And
Are
then
we still talking about the coronation?
And how would you describe your emotions?
no, it wasn't an emotional thing.
It wasn't an emotion.
No, I don't think you should feel emotional about food. I think that's inappropriate.
But you...
Are you really only 48?
And what was Victoria? She must have been thinking, hang on a minute, this isn't the man I married.
No, he's...
Goody.
What colour's the packet?
What colour's the packet?
Yeah,
Very
you
good
had mine.
question.
What colour's the packet?
A mixture of colours. Sort of... I mean, it's... I don't think you can bring it down to one colour. Greens and browns.
Greens and
obviously the
browns?
one-
Pick a little bit more than a brown.
Purples. There's a little bit of red there.
Had Monster Munch on the way here.
What colour's the packet?
It's purple.
I think of it as purple.
I said purple.
You did it.
All right, let's make a decision, Lee.
So, are we saying it's truth or a lie?
This is a lie. This is the man who likes sea salt and basil. Those kind of things.
What do you think, Lucy?
I think it's a lie.
I'll go with my team, say it's a lie.
OK, right. David, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 1 point, Lee's team have 4 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good evening. Welcome along to Would I Lie to You, the show where porky pies are the dish of the day every day. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, one of the best-known faces on EastEnders. David, it's a show about working-class people. Nina Wadia! And he's the star of Screen Wipe, News Wipe, Games Wipe, and for one night only, Would I Lie to You Wipe, it's Charlie Brooker! And joining David Mitchell tonight, his catchphrase on MasterChef is, cooking doesn't get tougher than this. Here's a man who's clearly never tasted Mrs. Brydon's Yorkshire puddings. Greg Wallace! And a splendid actor who withdrew from I'm a Celebrity because he didn't want to eat kangaroo testicles or crocodile anus. He's going to go hungry in the green room tonight. Nigel Havers! And so to round one, it's Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to separate the facts from the fibs. Greg, you're first up. Please reveal all.
I always make toast by ironing the bread. It tastes much better that way.
Lee, what do you think?
Do you apply butter pre-ironing?
No.
Well, that would be mental.
No, that would be crazy. Because then you are in danger, of course, of cooking the butter. You get a beurre noisette. on top of your toast, which wouldn't do you any good at all.
He's good.
Is this
Burn.
the same iron that you use for the clothes then, straight after?
You can use any hot, flat metal implement to iron the bread. You don't have to use an electric iron.
I quite often put a shirt in a toaster.
What other hot, flat metal implements do you have?
Well, you can get a spatula and heat it.
A spatula? That must take a long time to do toast.
Not a plastic one.
Oh, I know the basics,
You could get a fish slice. And
Why?
Is this the kind of advice you give out on MasterChef? Never, ever eat up a plastic spatula. What's the bread on?
It doesn't matter what the bread's on.
Oh.
Normally a work surface.
So when you put the iron on, you're going to squash it a little bit, surely?
To flatten it a little bit and squash it a little bit is the point.
Bread
Without
is
getting your
flat.
sweaty palm on it.
Bread
It's
is
also-
flat, isn't it?
Well, of course, it's not rolling hillocks, I know this. But it's also bouncy.
Bread isn't necessarily flat. If you slice it flat, it's flat. A loaf of bread isn't flat.
What are you doing,
A loaf of bread, you say... You can't say bread is flat. Paper is flat. Bread isn't necessarily flat. Bread's only flat if you cut it into a flat shape and then iron it, like anyone sensible.
If I was going to pick you up on anything tonight, Lee, and I like to think that I will, it would be how you pronounce the word topiary. Did anybody notice he went topiary? It was like a wonderful mixture of trimming a hedge and a little bowl you have of things that smell nice.
I say topiary. What do you say?
Well, it's topiary. It's not topiary.
So hang on. Whoa, just to backtrack. There's a man ironing his bread, and I'm being picked up because I was saying topiary, a bit like potpourri. Where the hell's David gone? I thought he was so middle class that I pronounced it wrong and he fainted.
I'll tell you what, I knocked a water bottle onto what I can only describe as a nest of wires.
And also, he was a little bored.
Oh yeah, I mean, you were just trying to teach Lee how to speak. I mean, we could be here all night.
If you iron bread, would it ever properly toast? Wouldn't it just get very soggy and hot?
You could put butter in the steaming bit.
You could have a butter one and a jam one.
But if you put the jam in, then you're going to have the problem you have with a Pop-Tart, which is when you get a Pop-Tart comes out and you forget to let it cool down. A Pop-Tart is something that working class people have for breakfast, just before it's mentioned by anyone.
I'm about as working class as it gets. I don't know what a Pop-Tart is.
You iron bread.
I don't always use an iron.
What do you sometimes use?
I just told
A
you.
hot metal implement, like a spatula.
Yeah, or a fish slice.
How are you heating up the fish slice?
You could just put that on a naked flame.
It's just occurred to me that it's a bit like toasting on the Arga, isn't it? Because it's a hot surface. Similar.
Mind you, that is posh.
Arga, that's a posh thing. Suddenly realised. Have you seen an Arga?
Yes, I have seen an Arga. I'll have you know I've broken into some very nice homes.
What are you going to say, Lee? Truth or lie?
Well, I don't know what it is.
To toast bread with a fish slice, you'd have to get it up to such a temperature, it'd be like molten lava.
I hate to bring everyone, but the allegation is an iron.
No. He said that he also does it with
Well,
fish
that's
slice.
just chat you're having on your own time. The allegation is the iron.
Who are you, his lawyer?
No.
For the purposes of this, yes.
Come on, let's make a decision
Right, go
here.
on, what do you think?
I simply don't buy it because of the fish slice issue.
Nina?
I just can't imagine that he'd waste like 20 minutes ironing a piece of bread in the mornings.
I don't think he did.
How big is your bread?
No lie. Okay. Yeah. We'll say lie.
Saying it's a lie. OK, Greg Wallace, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It's a lie.
Ah, it's a lie. Yeah, Greg doesn't make toast by ironing bread.
I thought that was... I made a mental note to try that.
Right, Charlie, you're next.
I once refused to pick up my girlfriend from the station because I couldn't bear to step over a spider that was between me and my front door.
David.
Was this out of fear or respect for the spider?
Kind of a combination of both. What happened was she rang me, and it was late at night, and so she wanted me to go to go and be a gentleman, walk her home. So I had to tell her.
And you were
I wouldn't
prepared
come
to
again.
tell her that you were too frightened to walk across the spider to collect it from a dark station in the middle of the night.
It was a big spider.
How pathetic was that?
It caused a huge argument because I was refusing to let. She was saying she didn't want to walk through the streets of London. It was quite frightening. At night, and I was going, yeah, but there's a spider. There's a spider here, which is real. You're scared of some notional threat. I can see one.
Get a stick or something, give it a little tweak and it'll run away.
And he has faced spiders in the jungle. I lembit opit.
We still don't know how she got in, you got out, and then what happened?
Well, obviously I was scared, so I dropped a yellow pages on it. I kill spiders without any
With
conscience.
only hours and hours of terrified hesitation.
David, which way are you leaning?
Could be true, but that's so often the case on this game.
I think it's a complete lie.
You think it's a complete lie?
Yeah. If it's true, I feel very sorry for Charlie, actually.
Because it's so pathetic. Just openly petting me, for
I
God's
hate
sake.
it when there's so much riding on whether something's true or a lie. It's easy when it's just the game, but now it's your whole view of Charlie. What do you think?
A lie.
You think it's okay? We're going to say.
You say a lie?
It's a lie.
Okay, David's team think it's a lie. Charlie, were you telling the truth or were you telling us a lie?
It's actually a hideous truth. I'm genuinely paralysed by fear when I encounter a spider. They're not natural. I know they are natural. You know what I mean.
I don't like spiders at all. I would sort of agree with you, Charlie. They are basically monsters.
Yeah.
But fortunately, they are tiny. I tell you what spiders would scare me. The spiders that kill you in Australia. The spiders that hide in toilets and bite you on the arse just when you're at your most relaxed. And you don't see them, you die happy.
You die happy.
Die in the moment of relaxation. A glorious moment of ingestion. And then all gone.
Can I ask you, David, is that the only time you truly relax?
Even then, I don't truly relax.
Yes, it's true. Charlie did refuse to pick his girlfriend up because he couldn't step over a spider on the stairs. The best way to get rid of a spider is with a glass and a piece of cardboard. You put the cardboard over the spider, then bash it to death with the glass. Nigel Havers, you're next.
Right. I once went on a date with a flamenco dancer who turned out to be a man.
Oh, Lee, this is ringing bells for you, isn't it?
This reminds me of the time I was a flamenco dancer and I want to... well, OK. First of all, when was this?
I was 15, 16, what?
You knew that this woman, as you thought she was at the time, was a flamenco dancer, did you?
Yes, well, yes, I'd seen her dance.
Oh, and that's what attracted you to her when she was dancing?
Yes.
Oh, so tell me the story a bit after you see her dancing. Where did you see her dancing?
I was on holiday.
Where?
In Spain.
Spain?
Thank you.
In Spain, actually.
You were on holiday with your family, were you?
Yeah, family.
OK, so you're watching the flamenco dancer.
Yeah.
And she's how old?
Young. I mean, 18, a bit older.
So she's about 18.
Yeah.
And so what happens next? So you're watching her dance in a show, I guess.
I was watching her dancing, and I thought I would ask her out.
And she said yes.
Just so you know, mate, I don't kiss on the first date. Now, I'm not messing about. These are the ground rules. You can kiss, but no bollock grabbing. That's sort of rough when there's no clues. And how do you make first contact? Where was she when you asked her out for the first date?
In the hotel we were staying, actually.
So you just went round to her room, you sort of tapped on the door, she got confused and started dancing. and then she opens the door and she says, "What can I do for you?" Take it from there.
She's smoking. You've got it this time. She's got a pipe. She's got a
No, she's very classy. She smokes the Woodbines outside and the pipe behind. So you're on the date. At what point, how long is it before you find out she's a man?
A couple of hours.
So 2 hours. And how does this come about? Was it during a fumble or a conversation?
It was.
I mean, that is the interesting question.
I think it'd be first time I'm speaking on behalf of the group. We're all thinking.
The urinals?
Just trying to remember.
You don't mind if I stand? Oh, sorry, she's out, isn't she?
on the dance floor.
You're on the dance floor doing a flamenco?
No, just dancing, quite, close.
Slow down.
I see where this is going.
Something came between us.
So what did you do, Nigel? You kind of went...
I went, oh, that's like that. Then I left immediately.
What do you think, Lee? I mean, it's a harrowing tale for the young lad.
I think Nigel's a very nice, polite man. And you can imagine what he was like when he was 16. Probably even politer and possibly a little bit shy at 16.
Possibly.
I think he'd have just been too... He'd have just gone through with it, because... I
don't buy that you would be able to ask somebody out and not twig that they were a man.
What about you, Nina? What do you think? You're a woman, after all.
Yeah, hopefully. Do you know, it's the kind of thing that happens, I think, to a lot of actors where you get confident when you're a lot younger. So I imagine that actually something like this could have happened.
It is true.
I do.
What's it going to be, Lee? Truth or lie?
It's a lie.
OK, you say it's a lie. Nigel Havers, truth or lie?
Well, it's the truth.
Yes, it's true. Nigel did go on a date with a flamenco dancer who turned out to be a man. At the end of that round, David's team has 2 points. Lee's in the lead with 3 points. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. So please welcome this week's special guest, John. Right, Charlie, we'll start with you. How do you know John?
This is John. On Valentine's Day, when I was 17, I presented him with a dustbin for his daughter.
Nina, how do you know John?
This is John. He was the first person ever to have a drink at the Queen Vic, and the first person ever to have a curry at my restaurant, the Argy Bargy.
And Lee, what about you?
This is John, and he is the previous owner of my house, who still pops round with his deck chair so he can sit in my garden on sunny days.
All right, so there we are. David, where do you want to start?
Ooh. Well, Charlie, this is quite a complex series of events. You presented him with a dustbin on Valentine's Day when you were 17 for his daughter.
Yes. I intended to give the bin to her, but she wasn't there. So I gave the bin to John.
What was the name of his daughter?
Ted Rogers.
Catherine.
What sort of bin was it?
Like a big garden bin. OK, I thought it would be a funny Valentine's gift was to give a bin.
Because it's so unromantic.
That's the clever ruse, you see. If you're a bit, you're a bit unsure of yourself, so you don't want to give a Valentine's card that says, I actually fancy you. You want to give something that sort of could make you look a bit mad.
What was that? Was there a note with the bin saying a poem?
I put her initials on it. You could get these sort of gold initials. You can.
You can ask for a bin to have like nice gold initials or something, a nice sentiment written on it. Can't you? A lot of companies do that to bins.
Don't be facetious.
Sorry.
I stuck the letters on myself. You haven't got a shred of romance in you.
Was it wrapped? Did you wrap it?
No, I put a red bow around it.
Red bow.
Romantic red bow.
No, you didn't.
Don't mock what happened. I was really nervous that day.
Rubbish bin.
Yeah.
I was really.
I can imagine while you were nervous, you were probably thinking, I don't know, is the bin the right present? I think any girl would love a bin, but you can't be sure.
Oh, I'm glad my torment amuses you so much. You nasty little man.
Let's move along now, I think, to someone else.
Yeah. OK, so, Lee, why would you let the previous owner of your house still come and sun himself in the garden? Don't say it's because you're kind, because I know you.
What's wrong with his garden?
That's a sad story. When he sold us the house, he hasn't got a garden anymore.
Does he live on his own?
He does live on his own, in a flat.
And he keeps a deck chair just for the purpose of visiting your garden?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he used to come round, and then I found out that he loved the garden, and so I sort of said, well, come round if you want to you know, if you want to come and sit in my garden.
Sweet, but it's bollocks, isn't it?
Why don't you let him leave a deck chair there?
I don't tell him he has to take the deck chair, but I don't know, maybe he hasn't got any furniture.
Nina, remind us.
Sure. John is basically a supporting artist that has been there since day one, 25 years on EastEnders, and he's known as being the first of everything. So he'll be the first who had a drink at the Vic, he's the first who has been in the laundrette, he's the first who's kind of done any set.
And also, you say he was the first one to eat in...
To have a curry since the Masouds have owned the Argy Bargy.
Well, that's very... I mean, that's very plausible. Yeah. But at the same time, could have been made up.
Can I just check something? What, is he the first in every... Well, he's not. He's the bloke that comes around my house and sits in the garden. But if he wasn't... is he the first... Imagine he wasn't, right? The bloke that sits in my garden for a minute, and he is. Well, imagine he's not. Right?
Turns out you're telling the truth.
It's a great
This is one hell of a ballsy
Is he the first in every set? Is he like in Doc Cotton's cupboard? Is he just stepping out? Or you mean in the public sets?
No, in the public sets.
So, David, is John Charlie's dustbin dad, Nina's EastEnders extra, or Lee's friend with a deck chair?
Do you all watch EastEnders? Do you recognise this guy?
Has anybody been in my garden?
Definitely not Lee.
Charlie's is so ridiculous.
Well, I don't know,
so absolutely up his road, isn't it?
Charlie became so heated in defence of his romantic actions.
Too passionate about it, really. Bless.
That's what emotions are like.
Yeah. Do you have anything to get back in touch with the father of someone you were infatuated with years ago and who you gave a bin to? I mean, it's possible, but it's a lot easier to get in touch with the regular supporting artist on the show that you work on.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Come on, then. What are you going to say?
OK, Nina.
You're going to say Nina is telling the truth. John, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm John, and when Charlie was 17... He presented me with a dustbin for my daughter on Valentine's Day.
Yes! And Charlie, John has a present for you tonight. You haven't seen it for 23 years, and I'm serious, it's here tonight, the actual bin. And there are the initials on there. Charlie, you old romantic, you.
So there, you cynics.
Thank you, John. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth, but against the clock. We will start with... It is Lee.
Every Sunday, I treat myself to a relaxing bath with 3 squirts of furry liquid in it.
Why?
Because when I was a kid, we used to use a bit of furry liquid if we'd run out of bubble bath. And so...
Yes, I can believe that, but then you decided, in fact, why do we need the bubble bath?
But why only on a Sunday? You shower the rest of the week and bath on a Sunday?
I'm old school. There's nothing wrong with an all-over flannel wash. Under the armpits on a Monday, down below on a Tuesday, feet on a Wednesday, knees on a Thursday. This is like a really dirty version of a Craig David song.
So you ran out of bubble bath many years ago and have never restocked?
No, not true.
What happens when you run out of fairy liquid?
I run out of bubble bath all the time, and I'm always restocking on a Monday.
How can you run out of bubble bath if you only bath on a Sunday?
Don't tell me you shower the rest of the week.
This is rich coming from a man who irons bread. I stick a bit of liquid soap on the flannel, under the arms on a Monday.
You put bubble bath on a flannel?
You're telling me you've never used bubble bath in the shower because you run out of soap? That's all the time. Liquid soap.
Well, there's no wonder you keep running out of bubble bath on a Sunday.
That, you're just like my wife. In many ways.
David, what do you think?
I don't think this is true.
Greg?
It's cobblers.
I think it's a lie. We think this isn't
It's
true.
a lie. Well, Lee, here's your chance. Truth or lie?
Well. Here we go. It is, in fact, a lie.
Next. It's David Mitchell.
My parents recently forced me to have a new kitchen fitted because my flat embarrassed them.
Lee.
How bad was the kitchen?
It was, I considered it adequate.
That good. Come back to mine, darling. I've got a very adequate kitchen. How would you describe the old kitchen?
It sort of had plasticky units that some of which I like to make them into personalities.
Hello, Brian. I've had a really lonely day.
Exactly. Brenda, where the pans go.
Hello, Tommy the toaster. Done anything today? No. Ian the iron seems to be going. So your parents came around. You feel that the kitchen's not really too bad?
They were sort of very unhappy about it, and ultimately they said, "Look, we really think you should do with this. We'll deal with the admin if you pay."
But you're a creative mind. I mean, you must have given them a steer as to which way you wanted it to go.
Describe a creative kitchen design steer that you imagine someone like me might have given.
OK, you may have said, I want an island in the middle, I want an Aga and a traditional electric.
I'm not making a planet. An island and a lagoon. An island. I want dragons in the north.
What's the new kitchen like?
It's plain. This sort of, I think, kind of sort of cream units.
Have you been a kitchen salesman once?
What's the most complex thing you do in your kitchen?
I think worry about death.
So what do you think?
What do you think, Nina?
I think he's lying because his eyes go really big when he lies.
He also does that when he's aroused, though, so... What do you think, Charlie?
I think that's got the ring of truth to it, because I imagine that David probably doesn't really care about his kitchen, but that other people do. Look at him, it's the truth.
OK.
You're going to say true?
Go on, then. Say it's true.
True. OK, David. Truth or lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Next. It's Greg.
Possession.
Right, there's a box under your desk. Greg, would you
Crikey!
pop it on top of the desk, take out what's inside, and then read the card for us?
This is one of my history books. I read them in the sauna to make them look old.
Lee, where would you like to start?
Why'd you try and make them look old?
I think they're more attractive that way. I like them all bashed up and old looking.
Where did you hear about this, that if you read it in a sauna, it actually ages nicely? It's like...
I didn't. I just took the book into the sauna and I go to the gym. I try not to be fat. I like the sauna as well. I read I'm in the sauna and the books get aged.
Are you naked in the sauna?
Oh, yeah.
You're naked with a book?
It's difficult.
Hang on.
My glasses.
Your glasses. How can you read with steamed-up glasses?
Well, no, I don't wear my glasses. You just...
Well, how do you read, then?
Well, I hold the book up. That's not the problem.
Oh, so now you're naked and you're doing that, yeah? do you ever do this when the bloke sits opposite you? Here we go. Can I have a look at the book?
I don't mind.
Yeah, OK. Would you like to pass the book over?
Let me have a look at this book. Thank you very much.
Do you need help with big words?
No. Do you need help with a Harry Hill impression?
Does it smell like a sauna?
Ooh, it smells of something. It smells of... Does it? It is aged, and I'll tell you what it is. It's aged by dampness. That I know. Sorry. There's a phone number in the back and a bloke's name. It says Tony and then a bloke's phone number. What the hell's going on? What? Who's Tony?
I don't know.
Oh, you slag.
I don't know.
Right, Lee, is he telling the truth?
You're saying...
I'm saying lie.
You're saying lie.
I think it's a lie.
My team say lie, so I'll go with the lie.
So you're going to say lie?
Yeah, go on then.
OK, Greg, truth or lie?
Well, it is the truth.
It's true, Greg does read his history books in the sauna to make them look old. And that noise signals time is up, and it's the end of the show, and I can reveal that in a closely fought contest, it's a draw at 6 points each. But of course, Would I Lie to You is not just a team game, and my individual liar of the week this week is Nigel Havers. Yes, Nigel Havers, who's displayed the sort of duplicitous behaviour that's kept the upper class in power for the last 1,000 years. Good night.
Would I Lie to You is back on BBC One next Friday night at 9:30. Well, on BBC Two in 10 minutes, the topical quiz with a wicked streak. It's Mock the Week.
Daytime queen, it's Trisha Goddard. It's an American dream, it's Rich Paul. And their team captain, David Mitchell. And facing them tonight, he's trim and chiseled, it's Ben Shepherd. He's grim and grizzled, it's Frankie Boyle. And their team captain, Lee Mack. But first, please go crazy, or at least slightly demented, in appreciation of your host, Angriest.
Good evening and welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where lying is not just tolerated but actively encouraged. There are occasions in life when we have to lie, whether we like it or not. After all, we're never going to be able to park that close to Tesco's unless we at least fake a limp. And there is a medical condition in which people can't help but lie. It's called being a Sun journalist. And according to psychologists, you can generally spot liars by the fact they use very few hand or arm gestures, which is why you should never trust any cast member of Riverdance. Which brings us to round one, Home Truths, in which our panellists tonight take it in turns to read out a statement about themselves, and the other side take it in turns to look intelligent and work out if it's true or not. As yet, the panellists don't know whether what's written on the card is a true statement or an outrageous lie, so speed of thought, or at least avoidance of wide-eyed panic, is preferable. Trisha is first into the fray, so Trisha, your confession, if you would.
I'm currently beating Jeremy Kyle 5-3 at Internet Scrabble.
Right. Lee, your thoughts?
How did this come about?
On the internet.
How did you meet Jeremy Kyle?
Not intentionally.
Did you meet him when you were out trying to round up guests for both your shows? Just firing tranquiliser darts into farm foods?
He was trying to avoid doing a lie detector show.
Would either of your audiences know what a lie detector was? Surely you're just hooking chavs up to toasters.
Tell us what you really think, Frankie. Don't hold back.
Actually, we get a lot of Scottish guests, Frankie.
Oh, I've noticed.
I'm expecting you to appear any day now.
The minute I start shagging my sister, I will do.
So, how did this come about, then?
I have reason to believe I might have been set up.
Did he groom you first? Is that what you
We share the same, or we did in the past. Jeremy Carr's show has some ex-staff working on there. So
you got set up?
No, yeah, I think it was a joke. Ha ha. They thought very funny.
I think it's unlikely that any men play Internet Scrabble. Maybe someone who's seen all the pornography in the world. Otherwise, why would you bother?
I'm veering towards saying that she's not telling the truth. What do you think, Ben?
I think it's a lie.
I think it sounds like the plot of the most dull ever romantic comedy. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan as two rival TV presenters.
God.
It must be a lie, mustn't it?
That's a lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie, so let's have the truth, Tricia.
Well, you're going to kick yourselves because... lie.
It is a lie. Yes, it is a lie. Tricia is not currently beating Jeremy Carr 5-3 at Internet Scrabble. If she had that much time on her hands, she would be a member of her own audience. Of course, some people think of Jeremy Carr as just being a bully, but it's easy to forget that he's also a twat. Next up, it's Ben's turn to astound us. Ben, if you would.
I've been offered £2,000 by OK Magazine for pictures of my dog's birthday.
What's your dog called again?
John.
John.
My dog's named after my grandfather. As a kid, I grew up, my parents always had Jack Russells, but they were called Daisy and Feely, and I hated having to take them for walks. You know, walking your dogs as a teenager, and you've got to shout, Daisy, here, Daisy! And there's a nice-looking girl walking past with her dog. You look like a fool.
I'm not convinced you do look a fool. You're allowed to give dogs frivolous names. People don't expect Rover. What a stupid name. Should have called it Andrew.
Personally, I've always liked the idea of giving a dog
a human name. An incredibly sensible, a crushingly sensible name. Have you given your dog a surname? Invented a sort of fake national insurance number for your dog.
Wait, listen, this birthday, it's birthday, is there a cake? Are there other dogs coming?
Well, no, because I think essentially the idea being that if I had a birthday party for the dog, then my family would be there and they would get sort of a family shoot as well.
Is there to be a cake?
Of course.
Made out of chum or something.
Yeah. But I think it's
huge, horrible, meaty cake. They'll be made out of the hooves of horses.
So, David, what do you reckon?
Do you know, it's one of those, like, it could be true or not, couldn't it? I can believe £2,000 is not a lot of money.
It's a fortune to Jack Russell's.
I don't think dogs are allowed legally to own money.
Aren't they?
No, there's a terrible fear that the Queen would leave the whole country to one of her corgis.
What do you think?
I don't believe him.
I don't believe him, but it's so stupid it just could be true.
I think it's not true. We think it's a
Happy
lie.
to say it's a lie. Ben, time to fess up.
Well, I'm afraid it's a lie.
It is a lie. Well deduced.
I totally believed you had a dog called John.
I
Do you not even have a dog called John?
No, I don't.
Do you have a dog?
No.
Really?
No.
No one would make up a dog named like John.
Would you have a dog?
I don't, no.
If you had a dog, would you give it a very normal doggy name, or would you give it something more individual?
I don't know. I haven't. I've made a decision early on in my life. Don't think of dog names before you have a dog. Don't get distracted when you're supposed to be doing your tax. I'll tell you what I could usefully do instead. Think of a name for my first 7 dogs.
Yes, it is a lie. Ben has not been offered £2,000 by OK Magazine for pictures of his dog's birthday. Perhaps the most famous celebrity dog in the world is Tinkerbell, belonging to Paris Hilton. And I'm sure if she could only speak, what incredible stories of showbiz decadence Paris Hilton could tell. Frankie, your revelation.
I have rated 98% on a psychopath test.
I don't think this even needs to be discussed.
No, we don't need to.
What is a psychopath test, just out of interest?
Don't answer him, just stab him.
That's kind of.
Do you have to qualify to be a psychopath? Is it that kind of? It's the entrance exam.
No, it's just a thing I drifted onto on the internet.
Can you recall any of the questions that were asked?
I remember one about what would I do if I saw a man drowning
And
in
what
a
did
canal.
you say?
I just thought.
Who would administer such a test?
There's a website of various, tests you can
testing.
psychometric test things that you can.
So it was 98%, meaning that 2% of you is actually
human,
indecent.
I think to get 100%, you'd have had to fill the test in blood.
Which is very difficult online.
Did it change?
I think you were trying to get 100%.
Yeah, and you
Which
failed.
is actually, we've all been thinking for a long time that all this nastiness, Frankie, is just a defence mechanism, isn't it?
You think I want to reach out?
No, I'm not saying. I certainly back off if you did. But I couldn't believe that you filled in the test and got the 98%.
Yeah,
And you're saying?
So we say true.
OK. Tell us, is it gospel truth or a
It is, in
confounded lie?
fact, true.
It is absolutely true. Yes, it's true. Frankie has rated 98% on a psychopath test, putting him just ahead of Hitler, Pol Pot and Ceausescu, and just behind Simon Cowell. And so to our second round, which is known as the Ring of Truth, until such time as we think of something better. Some tidbits of celebrity trivia for our panellists. All they have to do is decide whether it's nothing but the truth or nothing like the truth. Lee's team are up first with a question cunningly linked to this BBC News item.
The manager's a Swede, now the players are melons.
Amrat's a football-mad engineer, but he's also an artist, and he does a mean portrait using the medium of melons. Amazingly, Amrat's only been carving melons since January, but he's already got a cracking portfolio of melons for all occasions.
He's a hero of England, isn't he? That's why I put Beckham on a melon.
And with any bits of melon left over, just put them in the smoothie maker and blend it like Beckham.
So the related fact for Lee's team is this. David Beckham recites the alphabet backwards before every match.
It is doubtful that he'd be able to do that. He can't find his mouth in that picture, can he?
David Beckham couldn't recite the alphabet forwards before every match. If you asked him to recite the alphabet backwards, he'd turn round and recite the alphabet.
When you say backwards, are we talking Z, Y, X backwards, or are we talking...
As opposed to...
I think this is... I can't believe this is obviously confusion with the... I know that is a true story, is that Posh Spice actually regurgitates alphabetti spaghetti before she goes on stage. You know what I mean? So, and then whatever comes out, they use for the lyrics for the song.
So your decision on this one, is it truth or a lie?
I think it's probably true.
I don't think it's true, but you think it's true, do you? What do you think, Ben?
OK, I'm going to go with a lie then, but I think it's true.
Spoken like the true middle-of-the-road GMTV presenter. I'm going to go with my team and say it's true.
They're saying it's true, and I can tell you it is a lie. Sadly, David Beckham does not recite the alphabet backwards before every match, although he did begin to recite the alphabet forwards once, which is why we didn't see him play for a year and a half. So, to David's team, who have this to ponder.
And your name is?
Simon Curtis.
Your occupation?
Administrator.
And your chosen subject?
It's the films of Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. In 2 minutes. Which Jim Carrey film is his character's love interest dragged into a car by her father saying, Fiji, we're moving to Fiji?
Oh, pass.
The Grinch lives on which mountain overlooking the town of Whoville with only his dog Max for company, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Pass.
In Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, what's the name of the mental hospital at which Ace gets himself admitted in a search for clues for Snowflake, the missing mascot of the Miami Dolphins?
Don't know, pass.
In Finding Dick and Jane, to which position is Dick promoted in Globodyne, the company which is a direct parody of Enron?
CEO.
Vice President of Communication. For which 1996 film did Jim Carrey sign a $20 million contract, which was a record amount for a comedy actor at the time?
The Cable Guy.
Correct. What does Stanley Ipkiss transform into after being a matador in the scene in the Coco Bongo Club when he's shot at while wearing the mask? The film Simon Birch was adapted from the first chapter of which novel by John Irving?
Don't know, pass.
And I'll tell you, it's A Prayer for Owen Meany. 8 passes, Simon Curtis, only 1 point.
Instead of going, you had 8 passes in one... You should have got off. You've wasted our time here.
The best bit was when he did the general knowledge round and he actually got them all right, apart from that one bloody Jim Carrey.
So here is the related Jim Carrey fact for David's team. While filming Me, Myself and Irene, Jim Carrey missed his dog so much he bought him a 3-bedroom house near the set.
I feel sorry for the guy who lives next door, who's scrimped and saved all his life to buy a nice house. Oh, I wonder what the neighbours are like. Oh, it's a Dalmatian.
You see, those aren't the words of a psychopath. Care for that person who's scrimped and saved.
David, your answer.
I think it's so weird it could be
Well, it
true.
could, but the thing is, that's the trouble with these film stars. He could have done weirder things than that, but that doesn't mean it's exactly what someone would make up
as well as exactly the sort of thing he'd do.
I'm willing to say, though, that he probably did buy a three-bedroom
I'm
house.
saying that he probably did.
Well, I'm very happy to go with
Will you kill
the
us
team
if it's
decision.
wrong?
I won't kill you.
Oh, no, it's him. He needs to kill us.
I haven't killed anyone for years.
So you're saying it is true?
True.
OK, and I can tell you that it is absolutely true. Yes. Jim Carrey did buy his dog a three-bedroom house near the set of his film Me, Myself and Irene, though the dog is now looking to sell up. So he's painting the walls a neutral colour, baking fresh bread and has stopped shitting on the floor. So at the end of that round, a quick check on the score shows that it's David's team who are stepping on the gas, cruising into a lead of 3-2. Our next round goes by the half-baked title of This Is My. Each of David's team will boast a special link to tonight's mystery guest, but only one of them will be telling the truth. Can Lee's team tell the genuine from the fraudulent? Well, there's one sure way to find out, or we could play the game. So please welcome this week's special guest person, Gareth. So, Tricia, what's Gareth to you?
This is Gareth, and he came on my show to cure his fear of Scotch eggs.
Yeah, right.
OK. Rich, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know Gareth?
This is Gareth, and he pimped my ride and turned my car into the ultimate fishing mobile.
And finally, David, what's your relationship with Gareth?
This is Gareth, and he freed me from a roller coaster when the car got stuck.
Oh, please let that one be true. Please.
So there you are. Tricia's phobic guest, a car pimper, according to Rich, or a theme park rescuer, if we believe David. Lee's team, where do you want to start?
Oh, definitely Tricia. I've seen your show. You don't have people that come on because they're scared. You might have come on because you had sex with a Scotch egg. Scared of a Scotch egg?
He had a bad experience.
How does the fear manifest itself?
He used to sort of get panicky and scared when he saw a Scotch egg.
Surely it's really easy to avoid Scotch eggs. It's a tiny section of the supermarket that you could easily walk round. Oh, I need to get some Baileys for Christmas. Oh, an egg!
What if he loves pork pies?
Yeah.
Name a supermarket where the pork pies aren't right next to the Scotch eggs.
And what was your show called, that particular one?
It was called Fiancé, Your Fear of Scotch Eggs Will Ruin Our Wedding Buffet.
That's insensitive. To deliberately order the pyramid of Scotch eggs. No. Your husband's terrified of them.
If I could steer you towards one of the others.
Oh, yeah.
What about the roller coaster? Which roller coaster, David, was it?
It was the runaway mine train. The idea was that a historical train by which mines were accessed had run away with itself, and that would be scary.
Where was it?
It was Alton Towers.
Alton Towers.
And so how did you get stuck?
Well, the train ceased to run away. But it goes through lots of tunnels, and in one of the tunnels, it suddenly stopped in the dark.
Right.
And they said over the... there was a speaker, and they said, stay where you are, we'll be sending someone. And it was Gareth.
I'm honestly struggling with the idea that you went for a day out to Alton Towers. Were you presenting a documentary for BBC 4 about the horror of modern life?
He thought it was a National Trust home, didn't he?
There's absolutely no muskets on display here.
Well, David's not been on a ride and got stuck, has he?
No, David's never been on a ride.
I was on a stag do. That's where people like me have to do things that they wouldn't otherwise remotely want to do.
What about Richard Carpenter?
Rich, your car was turned into a fishing mobile.
What is the car? What was it? What mate?
It's not a car, actually. It's a small pickup truck.
So how did it turn into a fishing mobile?
Well, basically, there's just two big all-weather bucket seats in the back that you can sit on and fish without, and swivel. It has a rack for fishing rods, and the glove box folds out, and you can tie flies on the glove box.
It sounds like he's doing drive-by fishing.
There we go. To get out of your truck.
So he's not done much pimping, has he? All he's done is took a better pickup truck, stuck some fishing rods in and a bucket. Pimp my ride. It's stick a bucket in my car. Is what it should be called.
Am I right in saying that the phrase "pimp my ride" means modify my car?
Yeah.
You can either go for the Scotch egg fearing guest on Trisha's show, Rich's personal car customiser, or David's roller coaster saviour.
Well, look, Trisha's thing is just madness, right? If David had to go on a stag party, he'd insist that it all got changed and they went to Venice.
The only thing that makes me think David might be telling the truth is that Gareth fella there has got the look in his eyes of a man who has, at some point, is like spinned a waltzer and tried to chat up a 14-year-old girl.
At the same time. I don't think it can be Scotch egg boy because he wouldn't want to come on national television again to reveal he was scared of Scotch egg.
So Lee, please, a decision.
I don't know why, but I think it's Trisha's telling the truth. No. I do, honestly.
Oh, wow.
What do you think, Ben? What are you going for?
I think it's David, but...
I think it's Rich.
And I think it's Trisha.
So, simple decision.
I'm going to go for Trisha.
Lee is saying it's Trisha. Gareth, perhaps you'd like to reveal who you really are.
I went on Trisha to cure my fear of Scotch eggs.
Absolutely brilliant.
So, are you cured now, Gareth?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. And the wedding's going ahead?
It is, yeah.
Congratulations and thanks very much, Gareth.
Thank you.
Well done. Many thanks then to Gareth. So Trisha's show did cure Gareth of his fear of Scotch eggs. Scotch eggs were created by a Scottish cardiologist looking for the perfect high-fat snack to fit between heart attacks. While Trisha was working hard on the Scotch egg phobia, Jeremy Kyle reintroduced a mother and daughter after 30 years, solved a murder and interviewed Jesus. So at the end of that round, it's, both sides are still locked together, sharing as they do 3 points. And so to our final quickfire round, featuring more insights into our celebrities' strange worlds, this time against the clock. And remember, the panellists have no idea what's on the card, familiar truth or unexpected whopper. And just to confuse the issue even more, there'll also be a few possessions thrown in, which our panellists will attempt to convince you are their own. Well, neither team is in the lead, so both need the points starting now. David.
Possession.
Yes, if you'd like to look at the box beneath you.
This is the lock of Steve Davis's hair, which I bought on eBay.
True. Absolutely true. You can move on now, Angus. That is so true.
Right.
Why did you buy it, David?
I'm a fan of snooker and I was a bit drunk. And there's the confluence of those two influences.
Are you a massive fan of Steve Davis, then?
Well, he's very good at snooker.
How many times did he win the World Championship?
6.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Don't outbluff me. Neither of us know.
Yeah. He won it 6 times. Hendry won it 7 times.
Oh, now that could be true.
Let me have a closer look at it.
Run over then. Come on, trot along.
There we are.
He'll nick the piece of hair. You watch. He'll nick it.
Right, if you really love Steve Davis, this would really worry you. Way! Is that worrying you, David? Way! Whoa! Yeah. Is that worrying you? Does he look worried?
He did look slightly concerned.
Yeah. Who would make a thing like this? It must be true.
But he did look quite panicky when I threw that up and down. So I would say... what do you think, Ben?
I think it's true.
Let's go for true.
I'm going to go for overrule you, if that's OK, and say it's not true, it's a lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. David, the truth, please.
It is, of course, a lie.
It's a lie. Yep, it's a lie. That is not a lock of Steve Davis's hair bought on eBay. An interesting fact about Steve Davis is an impossible sentence to finish. Next, Frankie.
I have written and published a book of love poems.
What's it called? Strangled Puppies?
It's actually untitled.
Untitled.
very cool.
Oh, yeah, right. Go on, say one then. Say a poem.
I have a policy of never reciting.
Come on!
It's to do with, the whole thing is it's about the written word, not the spoken word. You'd have to see them, but they are things that are only designed to be seen written.
Would you be able to give us some of the titles of the individual poems, or would that also...
They are untitled. It's
Sorry,
called
it's an
Untitled.
untitled collections of untitled poems.
When did you publish this? What year?
The year was untitled as well.
2001.
Why?
Why? Why does anyone write poetry? Some of us have love that we want to express.
So, Frank, who would your influences be as a poet?
Lots of different female poets.
What would the name of one of these female poets be? An influential one.
Yeah, and when did she live? What style of poetry did you use?
I used an aggressive haiku form.
No.
Nice work.
Either it's the most exceptional double bluff or it's a lie he literally didn't have the energy to go through with.
All right. Frankie, tell us the truth.
It's in fact.
It is a lie. Yes, it's a lie. Frankie has not written or published a book of love poems. He was going to, but when it came to writing it, he remembered he hated everything. Next, Lee.
Possession.
Right, if you'd like to look in your box.
This is the coconut that nearly killed me.
Is this believable?
Where were you?
Under a coconut tree. What do you think?
In which country?
The coconut country of...
Coconutia.
I was actually in Thailand. I was in Thailand on holiday. I was stood underneath the coconut tree, and well, the coconut fell off the tree, barely missing me.
And you brought it home?
Yeah.
I'm suspicious because you're not allowed to bring fruit and vegetables from foreign countries into...
Well, you've made the classic mistake, haven't you, Tricia? Because a coconut isn't a fruit or a vegetable. It is, in fact, a seed.
It almost hit you.
It almost, yeah, it like went past my face, hit my shoulder, bounced off. On the floor.
Why did you decide to keep it?
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd make a nice anecdote. Clearly, I was wrong.
At the moment of shoulder pain, the
Yes.
moment when your shoulder has been bruised, possibly shattered by the coconut,
Yeah.
you think, I must keep that for anecdotal reasons. I don't want to be rude, but this is a coconut. It fell off a tree, hit me on the shoulder, but obviously if it had hit me on the head in the right place, I might have died. It's not as interesting a story as perhaps you think. I might actually elicit the response, if only it had.
I will throw this coconut at your head now, right? And I will. No, hang on, I will. I will, David.
No,
Stop
that's
talking
not
then.
part
Stop
of it.
talking. I will throw this coconut at your head and hit you on the shoulder really hard.
No,
and I
thanks.
guarantee, be
Yeah,
quite
but if
interesting
they-
now.
if they-
Don't push me, David! Do not push me!
No one is insured for that to happen. I don't think it's true, but I'm willing to be overruled.
I'm doubtful that if it did happen, that would be the actual coconut.
I don't believe it.
I think lie.
So, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
It is a lie. Yes, this is not a coconut that nearly killed Lee. Every year, worldwide, some 3,000 people are killed by falling coconuts. Now, if you times that figure by 10, that's 30,000 people every year, which works out at nearly 500,000 people every 12 months. Spread that out over a year, that's 4.2 billion people killed by coconuts every month. A frightening statistic. Next. Which upsetting alarm means at the end of the show, it's David's team who have exceeded all expectations, having triumphed over Lee's team 7-5.
Okay.
We leave you with a reminder that, according to George Eliot, falsehood is easy, truth so difficult. But then again, what right has a woman who pretended to be a bloke just to flog a few poxy books got to tell us what's right and what's wrong? Good night.
Would I Lie to You, the show in which it pays to be economical with the truth. On David Mitchell's team tonight, author and stand-up comedian, it's Shaparak Kosandi. And writer, broadcaster and Black Mirror creator, Charlie Brooker. On Lee Mack's team tonight, maths professor plus broadcaster equals Professor Hannah Fry. And he's exactly 25% of McFly. It's Danny Jones. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read a statement from a card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Danny is first tonight.
On an American tour, I was repeatedly stopped by customs officials because I'd been pranked by Rhod Stewart.
David's team.
Right. That's
Rhod Stewart is a popular singer.
Thank you. So you're on tour in America?
Yes.
The United States of?
And South America.
South America where?
Brazil.
Just Brazil?
Yeah, forget the Rhod Stewart bit. This is the real interesting bit.
OK, so we were doing a show, and Rhod Stewart was there.
Which of the countries of the Americas did Rhod Stewart attend your show in?
Well, this was in Ireland.
Had he come just to see McFly?
No, he was doing the same show. It was a toy show.
A toy show?
Yeah, at Christmas time. Big celebration, loads of toys.
Yes.
And McFly and Rhod Stewart.
Was it a dream you had?
So Rhod was there, and he's like, "Hey, Danny!" And I'm like, "Hey, Rhod!"
Sure you haven't been watching Rocky?
So he said, "Do you want a lift?"
Does he mean drugs?
He went back home. It's like, "Well, I'll give you a lift on my jet."
Wasn't he sailing?
He said, "Oh, I need your passports." So we get on the plane, give our passports to him, and then fly to London.
Right.
So then we get a call from our tour manager. I think he was applying for a visa. So then he was like, "Guys, bad news." And he'd drawn willies on our heads.
Rhod Stewart?
Like, yeah.
So Rhod Stewart?
Oh, on your passport?
Yeah, no.
I just assumed that he just fell asleep on the plane.
So, did this mean they wouldn't recognise you at customs unless you drew a willy on your own?
It wasn't fun travelling around. Every customs were like, "You think that's funny?" Like, no, but you won't. The story is Rhod Stewart drew it.
Well, it's going to delay you a lot if you tell this story.
When you told people at customs that Rhod Stewart had drawn these appendages on your head, did they believe you?
Well, no, so we stopped saying that.
Why would Rhod Stewart be performing at a toy show in Ireland? That doesn't add up.
Oh, but it's all right for McFly to do that, isn't it?
Right, time to go for a guess, David. What do you think?
Okay.
I think it's false.
You think it's...
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true? I think it's true. I'm not confident enough to overrule. I'm just, you know...
Well, what are you doing in the captain's seat, then, you coward?
Despite my scepticism, we're going to say, as a team, that we think that's a lie.
You think it's a lie? OK, Danny, was it a lie or were you actually telling the truth?
I was actually telling the truth.
Whoa!
It's true. Danny was pranked by Rhod Stewart. Hannah, you're next.
I once unwittingly dated an international drug smuggler.
David's team.
Please explain the circumstances.
This is a long time ago. I was 19 years old, say.
Yeah.
And I was studying maths and theoretical physics at university, and I had ginger hair and glasses, and I was very cool. And I met him in a bar.
And was he a fellow student?
No, he was an international drug smuggler.
All right.
What did he claim he was?
Kickboxer.
Right.
He had very big arms, had this very, like, amazing accent.
What sort of accent?
He was Spanish.
Oh, it's like meeting Antonio Banderas.
Or he said he was Spanish.
Oh.
Show me the look you gave him. How did it happen?
Imagine Lee is a muscular, handsome, kickboxing Spaniard rather than a retired darts player. And you spot him at the bar because he's a very handsome man. He's also a bullfighter. And you catch his eye.
How old are you, love?
But in Spanish.
How old are you, love? How can you look about 19? Come on.
What happens then?
Did he ask you to carry a bag through customs?
Well, I dated him. And I just thought he was a very famous kickboxer. I just thought, well, this makes perfect sense.
Were there any seeds of doubt?
Possibly a couple of tiny red flags. So one was that everywhere we went, he would have...
Heroin.
Yeah. No, there would always be, like, two much older, quite built guys who would just be around, who he said were his uncles. And he had a scar on his shoulder that was like a perfect circle.
Did you find that out in the bars? Was he wearing a vest?
No.
No.
Just a tip for you, in future, the vests don't work.
They don't.
The big red flag was that there was one night when we were out with one of my friends who was studying Spanish, and she started talking to him in Spanish, and he said that he was too tired to remember how to speak Spanish.
What was he?
I think Moroccan. The big giveaway, I think, was that he kept changing his phone number every week. After 4 months of changing your phone every week, it starts to get, I would say, a little bit suspicious.
But over 4 months, there must be times you're spending with him where you're actually having a conversation. What are you talking about?
Well,
he can't speak Spanish.
He didn't really speak that much English.
So what's happening? Do you imagine you're...
David.
No, it can't be. No.
Well, I mean, not all the time, surely.
So how did you find out? Was it that it was the first thing you just finally asked him?
Yes, that's exactly.
And you said, I've been meaning to ask. Well, I've been meaning to say anything to you at all. Other than, what's this week's phone number?
It turns out that he was on the run from the Spanish police and wanted a British passport.
Ah, well, I know someone who's selling one that doesn't need it anymore.
What do you think, Charlie?
I think it's true. There's so much detail.
Yeah, this guy homed in on someone that he thought would be the most trusting, and I think it's true.
OK, well, I don't know, but I'm happy to go with true.
All right. Hannah, it's a remarkable story. Was it true or was it a lie?
It actually is true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Andrew. So, Shappy, what is Andrew to you?
This is Andrew. He once assumed that I'd run away from our date, but I actually got stuck in the toilet.
Charlie, how do you know Andrew?
This is Andrew. He has offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Andrew?
This is Andrew. Last year, I had such fun riding a zip wire that he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
So there we have it. Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker. Lee, where will you begin?
Shappy. First of all, when was this date?
2012.
Right,
Yeah.
2012.
How old do you reckon he is, though? Like 35?
I think he might be one of these people that is actually older but hasn't done a hard day's work in his life.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, he would have been very young indeed.
Shappy, she would have still been at school.
So what happened then? Where did you go to meet him?
In a pub in Portsmouth.
OK, so... Can I just remind you, people from Portsmouth are watching.
A Portsmouth pub?
We went to a pub in Portsmouth and we had a drink.
So you're chatting, it's going well. What happens then?
Well, then I went to the loo.
How are you feeling at this point? Are you thinking, I've met the one?
No, to be honest, I thought we're having a nice time as mates.
There wasn't an undercurrent of, ooh.
It was a nice...
There wasn't an undercurrent? How long were you in the loo for? It was coming out all across the floor. The tables and chairs were moving round the room. You were trying to play darts. Way!
So you're in the loo, probably in a cubicle, being a lady.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying...
Oh, Rhod, you're so right on. Oh, Shappy, had you forgotten your shiwi?
So, Shappy...
It's a shame you could have gone against the skip in the car park.
Shappy, ignore my friend. What happens then?
I couldn't open the door of the loo. I was stuck.
You couldn't escape via one of the other cubicles then?
Climb over the top.
Look, needs must.
It's not a rom-com.
It wasn't...
What sort of rom-com does that happen in?
Oh, come on. All right, one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger films that are so popular these days. I got to climb over the top of the cubicle. Quick! Shappy, we got to go! So what did you do?
I shouted, help, help.
Did you not have your phone with you?
No.
And how long had you been in the cubicle?
It was a long time. I think the darts team heard me.
So there was a darts team. What did the darts team do?
They opened the door because they didn't want to come in, and they said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "No, I'm stuck." So then they went and got the landlady, and she handed me a screwdriver over the...
Screwdriver?
I had to unscrew
Oh, I
it.
thought you meant a cocktail.
So you get out eventually, and where's Andrew? Is he scarpered?
No, he was still waiting for me.
So when you finally chatted, what did you find out about Andrew?
He had a sister who was getting married.
There we are, lovely. Right. Who would you like to speak to next?
So, Charlie.
Yeah.
Remind me again, please.
This is Andrew. He offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Right.
Is it going to be just your head or your entire body?
Both options are available. As
Do you have a
understand.
preference?
Well, if you're
Why
just...
is it even a dilemma? Surely if you're going to do it, stick with the body as well.
Well, because the thinking is that when they kind of defrost you in the future, they'll probably put you in a new body.
And how far in the future are we talking?
Well, I don't know. Do I? It's open-ended.
No, it's not open-ended. If you put fish fingers in, you only get 3 months.
Very true.
Do you have to pay him?
It's kind of like it's a promotional offer. I think.
Promotional? TV's Charlie Brooke has done it. Why don't you do it? Well, come to Andrew's Frozen Bodies. Charlie Brooke has said, I did it.
Is that your impression of me?
Yeah, I did it. Have a go. It's in the future.
Charlie, you haven't explained how you met him and how the whole thing came to be.
There was an offer that came through via my agent. Because I've written sci-fi things...
He wanted
but
to tag on to the Black Mirror futuristic
It's
technology.
targeted,
What's
isn't
the name of his company?
Crygasm.
No, it's not.
Cryonics.
Cryonics. And where's it based?
Michigan.
Michigan.
I think that's where they store you But
Right.
they can actually
Freeze you here.
Freeze you here.
Presumably, it is contingent on how you meet your demise, because if you
need to be quite
if you
neat.
fall into a mincer or something, they're going to go, there's nothing we can really do. I mean, we can still freeze you, but, only for Shepherd's Pie.
As it was explained to me by Andrew, they flush all your blood out, and then they sort of pipe some other. It's kind of like a sort of antifreeze type thing.
In your veins?
Yeah, it's like a special
That
sort
would
of
kill
fluid.
This is true so far. That is what they do. That is what they do.
And is it going to be just you, or would your family join you?
I mean, what do they have to?
Do you get a discount if it's just your head?
Yeah, it's cheaper if it's just your head.
What, and then they hope in the future that you can somehow be rigged to another body?
Do you think you could do a deal with someone, someone who's got a great body but doesn't particularly value their own intellect? Me at the top and then Peter Andre.
Now then, what about David? David, remind us of how you're connected.
Yes, I had such fun on a zip wire.
Oh, yes.
That he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
Where was the zip wire?
It was at a sort of centre for climbing around the tops of trees, recreationally.
Well, you're certainly selling it well.
It was Go Ape.
Did you go ape? Did you let go?
No, I didn't let go.
No, not let go.
I didn't find it as frightening as I had feared.
Right.
And, yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
What was the occasion?
It was a children's party.
Were you invited?
Yes. My daughter was invited, but it was permissible to accompany your child as a parent.
I see.
Could you replicate the facial expression for us?
Yes, so I'm hanging on.
Wow. Is it one of those automated photos?
No.
Oh, he's done that, has he?
He is a parent at the school my daughter goes to. As am I.
Sorry. Are you roughly the same age?
No.
No.
He had his children a little earlier in his marriage, I would suggest.
Earlier in his marriage? Or maybe he just married earlier, or maybe he's not married, and maybe it's none of your business.
So you probably knew him a little bit already. He sees the normally buttoned-up and repressed David Mitchell is getting...
He's getting into it.
Hang on, what's going on? I've got to get a picture of this.
Yeah, the old guy's having fun.
Yeah. Go, Grandad, go!
Yeah.
This T-shirt, did he send it to you, or did he get it printed for himself?
He handed it to me in a bag.
Oh, OK.
Do you wear it?
I have worn it, yes.
Where do you wear it?
I wear it on my top half.
There's nothing below again. And the idea of nothing below in your face going...
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is Andrew Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker?
Hannah.
I do believe that Charlie has been approached to be cryogenically frozen, but I don't think by him.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He just doesn't have the sort of, creepy, freezing body vibes.
Do you think Shappy had a date with him?
Yeah, I
and
do.
got locked in the lavatory?
Yeah, I do.
And he wondered where she'd gone, even though she'd gone to the lavatory.
What are you thinking, Danny?
I think potentially frozen because he looks like he could work in a lab.
But isn't it true that in the future we might be able to extract a tiny bit of DNA from something? Because I saw a documentary called Jurassic Park. Why do we need to do all this? Why don't we just freeze a finger, bit of DNA out
But
there?
that wouldn't be you, would it? You don't think with your finger. Well,
I
maybe
do.
you
Who are you going to go for, Lee?
You're going with Shappy.
Yeah.
You're going with Charlie.
Yeah. And you're going with me.
Lee, what are you going to go for?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know the bit that makes me think it's Charlie? Is that if he'd have done it, I would have said no, but he's thinking about it.
He's thinking about
If he'd have done it, he really wouldn't be on the programme.
I say purely because of the Black Mirror connection. We'll go with Charlie.
All right, it's Charlie. Here we go. Andrew, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Andrew, and Shappy got locked in the toilet on our date.
Yes, Andrew is Shappy's abandoned admirer. Thank you very much, Andrew. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's Charlie.
I was 40 before I realised that raisins are, in fact, grapes.
Please, Steve.
How old are you now?
52.
Right, how did you find out?
Well, somebody told me.
Oh, it's a hell of an anecdote. You got any more?
I was eating, like, you know, you can get a pack of, like, assorted...
Nuts and raisins.
Nuts, chocolate things.
Yeah.
And I was with my wife, and I said, what are raisins? What are they? It never occurred to me before. And then she told me they're grapes, and I didn't believe her.
So what did you think they were?
I thought they were raisins.
You just thought that they grew like that?
There isn't a clue in the way there is with, say, sun-dried tomato.
Exactly.
What about gherkins? Do you know where gherkins come from?
They're cucumbers. Don't call me an idiot.
What about currants, Charlie?
Currants, those are they're a grape too?
I think... No, I'll be honest with you, I'm only 90% sure. I think a currant is a grape as well, isn't it?
That's what I would say.
Oh, hang on a minute, who's the idiot here? You hypocrite!
I'm loving this new guessed where dried fruit came from section of this. What about sultanas?
Sultanas, I know what they are. They're white grapes.
White grapes?
Yeah.
So the currant could be a dried black currant. Couldn't it be, maybe?
But hang on a minute, like,
Possible.
literally you were all ganging up on me.
I wasn't. I backed you up. I said sun-dried tomatoes, it would have been obvious, but it's not obvious with a raisin.
And now it's a current affairs show.
What do you think, Hannah?
I think it's true. I think even very, very smart people can be a bit unobservant sometimes.
True.
And I think...
But what about Charlie?
Yes.
What do you think, Danny?
I think it's false.
You don't think it's true because...
Because you can't have waited that long to ask that question. When you say you were 40.
Well, when did you ask what they were?
When my son asked me, and I had to go and Google it.
OK, what's it going to be, Lee?
We'll say it's true.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on, we'll say true.
OK, they're saying true. Charlie, truth or lie?
It is, true.
Yes! Well done.
It's true. Charlie was 40 before he learned that raisins are grapes. Next. Lee.
Possession.
OK. There's a box under your desk. Would you take the item out of the box first, pop it on the desk, and then read the card?
Ah, wow. This is a Rubik's Cube. True or lie? This is a Rubik's Cube. Since last series, I've learned to solve it in under a minute. If you don't believe me, I'll do it now with my hands concealed beneath the desk as soon as Rob says go.
There we are. OK.
You'll complete it now in under a minute with your hands below the desk.
I will complete it now in under a minute. Randomly. You can mix it up first if you like, I don't mind. Or Danny, just no one on the opposition, and do it exactly as we rehearsed it.
So, you started this about a year ago?
Yeah.
So is there a technique to this, then?
Yeah. As opposed to, no, you just do that and over the best.
Can anybody over there do the Rubik's Cube?
No, but I've watched my son's friend do it, and there is a system.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he was trying to explain it to me, and I got bored and left the room.
Is this something you can do?
I'm rubbish at the Rubik's Cube. I panic.
And you can't do it, Shappy.
No, but I'm really surprised Charlie can't.
Why? People think I'm clever. I'm not. I don't know what a raisin is.
No. It's not a clever thing. I just thought that when you're a kid, you'd spend a lot of time sort of on your own.
Oh, it's an insult. Oh, OK.
What is the system?
Right, the first thing you do is you want to get one side.
And then what?
Well, have a guess. No, That's one side. Top layer. Second layer.
Yeah.
Bottom layer. And then, don't worry about the bottom, that's automatic. Because I've never been in a situation where you've done all five, but the bottom one's completely out of whack.
David, do you have any more questions before I ask Lee to attempt the challenge?
So, he does it, he keeps it under there, we say true or lie, and then he brings it up. OK, I'm ready. I don't like this kind of stunt.
Lee, you have a minute. Are you ready?
No.
Would you please tell me when you're ready?
I will. Whenever you're ready, Robert.
3, 2, 1.
How long have I got left?
I'm
45.
genuinely impressed.
I mean, it's going to set on fire in a minute. It's that quick.
How long have I got left?
How long?
Yes.
34.
34 seconds or 34 seconds gone? No! Don't be 26, what does it mean, 34?
You had 34, but that's yesterday's news. We have to assume it's less time now.
Wait!
20 seconds.
No, make it a bit longer.
It's quick.
How's it looking, Hannah? 10, 9, 8... Whoa! Whoa, it's done it in under. Has he done it?
Well, look, the other two definitely enjoyed watching him fiddle with his groin.
I believed that.
I
As a
believe
piece of
that.
theatre.
Yeah, yeah.
It mattered to you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have faked Danny's surprise.
It did. That looked pretty realistic. I think it's true.
You think it's true. Out of interest, what do the audience think? True, but not that lady there. OK. Lee, was it true what you just did, or was it a lie?
Well, it was, in fact. Of course it's not true, you idiot.
It's a lie. Lee can't solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute.
That was genuinely a brilliant piece of acting from the three of you.
OK, it's going on the show reel.
Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
On Would I Lie to You? Always a fun show, it's Frankie Boyle. From the One Show, it's Christine Blakely. And their team captain, Lee Mack. And facing them tonight, he edited The Sun, it's Kelvin Mackenzie. He lives with his mum, comedian Jack Whitehall. And their team captain, David Mitchell. And here's your host, Rhod Gilbert.
Good evening and welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where liars always prosper. A recent survey revealed that one of the most common lies is how nice to see you, as in the sentence, how nice to see you, Lee. Another really common lie is sorry to bother you, as in sorry to bother you, Rob. No, come in, Lee. How nice to see you. And last year, a British couple divorced after the husband lied about a relationship with a girl in cyberspace. I met a girl in cyberspace, Glitter Babe 22, and we started chatting. Eventually ended up having cyber sex. Turns out we had a lot in common in real life. I was the host of Would I Lie to You, and she was a team captain on Would I Lie to You. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sift the fact from the fiction. And Christine is first. Christine, please reveal all.
OK. Anton Dubek and I danced our way out of a parking ticket.
All right, there we are. David's team, what do you think?
Sorry, a traffic warden was about to give you a parking ticket and you did a dance for him or her and he said, all right, I'll let you off. Is that it?
That's the gist of the story, yes.
Whereabouts did this happen?
It was outside Harvey Nichols.
But you can't park outside Harvey Nichols.
That's why she got a ticket.
Outside Harvey. So whose car was it?
It was in his car. Well, he has a driver.
Oh, right. So his chauffeur, did he join in with the dance? The chauffeur?
No, he didn't.
What kind of dance was it?
It was a little bit of a foxtrot. He's a ballroom guy, you see. And waltz was my best dance on Strictly, so it was a bit of ballroom.
Does Anton de Beek try to dance his way out of every traffic violation?
Was it an Italian traffic warden who watched what you were doing and went, "You are fast, you're furious, you're back, you're forward, you're up, I'm doing Bruno Tognoli from Strictly Come Dancing.
Can I say, I think that you look a bit like the gentleman in question, don't you?
The traffic warden?
No. No, you look like Anton de Beek.
It has been commented
Why don't you
on.
demonstrate with Rod how the dance went?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Yeah.
It's like this.
It certainly is now.
I've got to get quite close to you.
Go as close as you
We've
like.
got to touch bodies, OK?
Oh, something's touching. Can I just say, that's my phone.
A little bit of this. I have to stick my head up. You go the other way. That's
No, I do not.
There was a little bit of this, a little bit of waltzing. Yeah. But it involves moving your feet. I mean, a little bit like that, but not quite. Yeah. Well done!
So there we are. Now, what do you reckon, then, David? What do you think?
Kelvin?
I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe that there is a generous-spirited traffic warden anywhere in the world.
Jack, what do you think?
I think she's telling the truth, because I know when she's being dishonest, because I watch The One Show every day. I've seen your face laughing at Adrian Charles's jokes. I think she's telling the truth.
You think she's telling the truth?
Yeah.
And you think she's lying?
I do.
My instinct is I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
Yeah.
OK, Christine, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
It's a lie. Christine and Anton Dubek did not dance their way out of a parking ticket. I mean, no one who saw Christine dance would believe that. If anything, they'd probably increase the fine. Jack, you're next.
Every Christmas, my dad makes the whole family stand up to watch the Queen's speech.
Lee's team, what do you think?
How many is in your family?
There's 2 brothers and sisters, and then 2 parents.
You look like you're lying about that.
So he makes the 5 of you all stand for the Queen's
We all
speech.
stand.
Not just the national anthem at the beginning, the actual...
The whole speech. So when it goes on, we're all, you know, come on, hurry up, old woman. The old woman, he doesn't like us referring to her as that either.
Right.
We stand up.
Is that the only thing on Christmas Day that's got some sort of physical challenge element to it? Or do you have to hop throughout Indiana Jones?
They're just standing for the Queen's speech.
But why would that be? I mean, I know why
he's quite old-fashioned. He's living in a kind of like time warp. He's quite an old dad, and he's one of those people like he'll buy Spam and sit in the cellar because he misses the Blitz. He's like still thinks he's living in a bygone era.
How old is he, Jack?
He's 69 today, actually.
And how old are you?
20.
So basically, if you're 20 and your dad's 69, at the point that he conceived you, he must have thought there is a significant risk that this will kill me.
Jack, are you allowed to speak during the speech at all, or is it very much this is 50 minutes of silence?
Did you say 50? Did you say 50 minutes of silence? Is that the director's
15.
cut?
It's 10 at most, and they pad it out with music and
They do.
handshaking.
Yeah.
In terms of actual facts she's conveying, it's still 5.5 minutes, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And she talks slowly. She's bad at it.
It's a shit programme.
Did you see that when the Queen met Obama and then everyone was... It was amazing. You saw her face just thinking, please don't talk to my husband.
Obama said about the Queen that he thought that she was surprisingly knowledgeable about politics, and she was clearly thinking, Nelson Mandela's looking well.
So, Lee, what are you thinking?
What do you think, Frankie?
Well, it sort of depends on how posh we think he is.
I think Jack is quite posh.
He's quite posh, isn't
He sounds like a Korean man begging for help after a traffic accident. He's got that almost incomprehensible poshness about him.
Sorry, is that what conjures up poshness to you more than anything else? An injured Korean? Sounds to you incredibly posh.
To be honest, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Do you, Jack? Do you get to a point where you're so posh that you do without hairbrushes?
My depth sometimes into because those protest things where they go on the marches and stuff. The only one I've ever been on was fox hunting, and there were people going around saying, you know, oh, this is a real cause, and you know there are more names on the pro fox hunting petition than there are on the anti one. But, yeah, because most people that sign it have triple-barrelled surnames.
Foxes are the great way to tell class, aren't they? Because if you see a fox in your back garden, if you're upper class, you get on a horse and chase it. If you're a middle-class person, you get your children to do a picture of it and send it to Blue Peter. If you're working class, you beat it to death with a shovel and use it to make soup.
So, Lee, it's time to come down on one side or the other.
So what do we think? Is he telling the truth?
I think, yeah, he's probably telling the truth.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think he's posh enough to be telling the truth.
Yes, we think he's telling the truth.
They're saying it's the truth. Jack, are you telling the truth or are you telling them a big lie?
It is, I'm going to stand, true.
True. Every Christmas, Jack's dad does make the whole family stand up to watch the Queen's speech. My father made us stand one Christmas. He'd pawned our sofa to pay his gambling debts. Happy Christmas, Dad. A child doesn't forget these things. Frankie, you're next.
When I was a child, I was scared that my entire life was a book being read by a bear. And one day, the bear would close the book and my life would end.
The first question is, what on earth made you stop thinking that?
I grew older and more rational. I thought,
That's a matter of opinion.
What age were you when this rather peculiar thought came to you?
Quite early, but then, up until I was maybe 7 or 8, I was quite afraid of that.
So is it where your interior monologue was in the voice of a gruff bear?
I thought that there was a chance that my life was as simply a fiction. We've all felt that, haven't we?
Yeah, but not in a bear society.
What does the bear look like? Was he like a little cartoony bear, or did he look very natural, like a natural bear?
He was reading a book, so he didn't look that natural. It came from a storybook I had, which was called Tell Me Another Story, and it was about a bear reading stories to his little bears.
Did you have any, relationship with him? Did you converse with him, or was he just reading?
You can't converse with him. The bear, he's in the bear's world.
You say, wait.
He's junior to the bear. You can't jump out of the book that is your life and talk to the person reading it, can you?
You can't say, why is this happening, bear?
No! Otherwise the bear's just going to go, and then, why is this happening, bear, said Frankie Boyle. I don't like this bit of the story. Yeah, I'll stop reading it, shall I? No, 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 screamed Frankie Boyle. Don't stop reading this. Or it is the end of my life. But this is definitely not suitable for little bears.
David, time to make a decision.
What do you think, Kelvin?
I think it's a massive whopper.
I really want it to be true, so I'm going to say true. Because I think it could be.
I think it's true.
It's a creative mind.
I do think it's true, because it's a very odd thing for them to have made up.
So you're going to go for true?
I think we're going to go for true.
You're saying true?
Yeah.
OK,
You're wrong.
so...
You're wrong.
You say that it's true. Frankie, were you telling the truth?
Is a lie.
It's a lie. When Frankie was a child, he wasn't scared that his entire life was a book being read by a bear. A Chinese philosopher once asked me, am I a man dreaming he's a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming he's a man? And I replied, do I get free crackers if my order comes to more than £10? Our next round is called The Ring of Truth, in which I read out some amazing celebrity facts, and all our teams have to do is decide whether they're true or not. David's team, take a look at this.
At a terraced house in Ramsgate, a family settled down to watch the television. But the pictures on screen are from a rather special but unusual event. The people here are watching their granny's ashes being blasted into the sky. Her family say she was slightly eccentric with a great sense of humour. It was her stated wish that her ashes be placed in a rocket and blasted heavenwards. This was the event itself.
Bye, Granny!
Yes, Granny's gone to a better place. Next door's garden. Here is the related fact, then, for David's team. Mick Jagger has been asked by a company if they can sell his ashes in collectible egg timers when he dies. They offered Mick Jagger, and it seems too good an opportunity to waste, Mick Jagger, they offered... it's not up there with my Ronnie Corbett. I'm not going to say for a second that it is, but it was worth an airing.
But what would Ronnie Corbett sound like if he was singing a Mick Jagger song?
Yeah. Good idea, good idea. I can't get no satisfaction. It was an Australian...
Don't try and look like you weren't pleased to be asked.
All right, on we go. An Australian novelty firm called Trend Connection, they were the ones, they offered Mick Jagger £20 million for his ashes. And the plan was for a share of the profits to go back to Mick Jagger's estate.
On top of the £20 million. Oh, does he get the £20 million?
He gets it now.
Now, before
Yeah.
dying, and
Yes.
then they just sort of hang around with some paraffin and the...
Well, these things were going to be... They asked Jagger's permission to market small portions of his ashes in collectible hourglasses, costing $1 million each.
I mean, I know dignity has not always been that man's priority, but even for him, it is quite undignified to have your remains spread around the houses of a lot of vulgar millionaires and using it to time their breakfasts.
So what are you going to say, then?
What do you think, Kelvin?
I think it's so ridiculous, it must be true.
Kelvin's been better at the guessing than me, so I think we should go with Kelvin.
So we're going to go with true.
You're saying it's true. All right. Well, let me tell you this. It is true. Mick Jagger has been asked by a company if they can sell his ashes in collectible egg timers when he dies. Actually, Mick doesn't want to be cremated. He wants to decompose naturally, a process Keith Richards started 30 years ago. Which means at the end of that round, it's Lee in the lead with 3 points to 2. Round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So, please welcome this week's special guest, Terry. So, Kelvin, what is Terry to you?
Well, this is Terry, and he built the nuclear bunker in my garden.
All right. David?
This is Terry, and he's the policeman who was called out when I was caught trying to break in through the window of my own flat.
All right. And Jack?
This is Terry, the mean machine Fraser, and he is teaching me to wrestle.
Right. So there we have it. Lee's team, where on earth do you begin?
Yeah.
Calvin, how many people can fit in this bunker? I bet it's just one, you selfish git.
Sorry, love.
4 at a push.
So why do you feel... So why do you want one in the first place?
It's a dangerous world out there, and I want to be protected, and I want to protect those closest to me.
If there's a nuclear war, I don't want to live.
Neither do I. I'm with you.
I don't want to come out of a shelter and try and rebuild society.
And find Kelvin Mackenzie skipping around saying I'm in charge.
I have no skills. But, I mean, how long? OK, society is destroyed by nuclear war. How long? In this, basically, we're back to the Bronze Age. How long is it going to be before people start pitching panel shows again? It's going to be at least 2,000 years.
I'd love to see you in a Mad Max type of society as everyone's holding off a biker gang and you're going, I can think of an amusing reason why one of these four might be the odd one out.
So, Calvin, there's 4 people can fit in this bunker.
Yeah.
So you only have 3 people in the world that you care about.
That is true.
So there's us 2, and who else?
Ronnie Corbett.
We can live for another 20 years at the world's shittest party.
OK, Jack, and why are you learning how to wrestle?
Because I'm a big wrestling fan. I've always liked wrestling.
What kind of wrestling?
Like WWE. I went to
WWE?
WWE, yeah, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Oh, I thought it was WWF.
Oh,
They
it's
had
changed
to change
now.
it because the World Wildlife Fund sued them. That's not a joke. That's why they had to change it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, I do. I saw a man who was like 7'4" in little spandex undies when I felt alive. Amazing.
How long have you been learning for?
I've done 1 lesson, but I'm going to do some more.
One lesson.
It was really good.
What are you learning for, though? Just because you want to be able to wrestle?
Yeah, I want to be able to wrestle. I want to have many
Who
strings to
studies
my
this
bow.
as a martial arts? You see all the posters, right? Taekwondo, karate, judo, whatever. I'm going to go and learn how to wrestle like a big pretend American.
Jack, can you tell us the name of 5 famous wrestlers?
The Rock, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker.
Go on.
Shelton Benjamin.
That's a bloody solicitors. Shelton Benjamin?
He's a wrestler.
Is it?
Please don't tell me that you've accidentally been represented in law.
Is that what it is? All right, David, remind us again.
This is Terry, the policeman, who was called out when I was caught trying to break into the window of my own flat.
Do we believe that, Christine?
I can believe you were trying to break into your own flat for whatever bizarre reason, but I'm not so sure
To
about...
live there, to continue to live there. I locked myself out when I had a plumber round trying to unblock a drain.
I find it difficult to imagine you holding a conversation with a plumber as he did the job. Did you actually speak to him in your house?
Yes.
Did you have a glove puppet on? Little David is very pleased with your work. Would you like a cup of tea, says little David?
Your genuine view of me is I would be unable to converse.
Yes.
We'd have to create another character. So, please excuse my mute friend. You can't say a thing, can you? Anyway, I'm in charge. That sink no longer functions. Silence, you!
Now, you've not covered how the police got involved in this whole...
A policeman, Terry, turned up, and I think had been called by a neighbour.
All right, so look, we need an answer. So Lee's team, is Terry Kelvin's bunker builder, David's investigating officer, or Jack's wrestling teacher?
The only thing that's true about any of this is that I do believe that Jack might be into wrestling.
I reckon it's got to be Kelvin. He seems like the sort of paranoid nutcase. He might have too much time on his hands.
At the minute, I'm going to go with Calvin. I think he might be telling the truth.
Really? Well, I'll go with my team then and say that...
Yeah.
Saying it's Kelvin?
Yeah, saying
OK,
Kelvin's
right, now,
nuts.
Terry, would you like to reveal your true identity?
I'm Terry Fraser, I'm the Mean Machine, and I taught Jack how to wrestle for a second.
Machine Fraser is teaching Jack to wrestle. Now, show us together what you can do.
I'm ready for this, bro. Ready for this.
I'm ready.
This show gets more and more like the Generation Game.
So, yeah, this is the basic slam.
OK, wait.
Hey, whoa, hello.
That's fine, Terry. Frankie, you're no longer the scariest person on the show. Are you OK?
Yeah, I think
sure?
so.
Seriously?
I've done 1 lesson. I'm not very good. So
I'll tell you what, I'll be honest, you didn't win.
Can I just ask, during the lesson, did you get the impression that you were annoying, Terry?
So, at the end of that round, David's team had 3 points and Lee's team had 3. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth, but against the clock. Now, the scores are tied, so there's everything to play for. We start with... it's Lee.
If you give me any date before the year 2000, I can instantly tell you what day of the week it was.
Bollocks. Is this something you learn, or is this the kind of, you know, Rain Man type thing?
No, I had to learn...
You learned how to do it?
Learned the system.
What's the system?
The system is, what you do is you actually just learn.
You sat there trying to think of a system, and what you're cramping for is you actually just learn what day of the week every day is.
I can't go back to, like, 14 BC, right? But I can do it right the way back to the sort of 1920s, 1930s. And what you do is you learn a midway, so you learn you learn one particular pit point in 1955, 3 months in 1955, you learn it off by heart those 90 days, and then there's a calculation that you can do to plus or minus.
What's that calculation? Take a day, one of your expert period around Suez or whenever it was.
Well, you have to give me the exact year, otherwise it'll be 2 different
Okay,
answers.
I don't mind. Right, the 14th of May, 1955.
Well, hang on, 14th. Tuesday.
Right. And so how do you extrapolate from your knowledge of that to go back to the 1920s to the 23rd of June, 1927?
It's dead simple.
Yep.
It's 7, hang on, to the power of 2. Then you take away 10% unless it's a leap year.
And is it a leap year, 1955?
Of course not, you idiot, that was 54.
And what about... Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
1926.
This one's here now. It's 55, a leap year. Absolute crashing. Did you hear that? He's Oxbridge educated. What a...
9 years a leap year, 7 to the power of 2.
7 to the power of 2 is 49.
Minus 10% is 4.9, so you got 44.1.
Correct. I was going to say...
That's not a day of the week, that's
I haven't done it yet. It is.
44.1,
Then
you
you
say
round it up or
Thursday.
round it down, which is 44. 44, key of the door, 21, 2 and 1 is 3. Sunday's the first day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
So, David,
you think it's true?
I think it's true. I think it's clever. I think it's true.
There's an easy way to find out. We all know what day of the week we were born on. Well, most of us do. And if you tell me what day your date of birth is, I'll tell you the day of the week you were born.
OK, 14th of July, 1974.
Is that your birthday?
Yeah.
You were born on a... Thursday.
Looking at the demographic of this audience, this will be a shock. 22, 10, 46.
BC.
46. Do you know the day of the week you were born?
No.
Good, well, that's handy. Thursday.
Lie.
You just... You're saying it's a lie? OK, Lee, are you telling a lie?
Of course I'm telling a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Next. Christine.
Okay. A Coronation Street star once made me remove all the red M&Ms from a bowl for him.
Which Coronation Street star? My mum watches this, so I'm good.
Adam Rickett.
Adam Rickett.
I should tell you that Adam Rickett played Gail Tilsley's son. There we are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
He
familiar
went-
for me.
Didn't he? He went to Canada, or he went off, didn't he?
I don't watch it, my darling. They just told me.
So...
I've never worked with such a bunch of snobs in my life.
In what context did you meet him?
I met him when he was a guest on a show in BBC Northern Ireland.
So, what were you doing on the show?
I was working behind the scenes, which is what I used to do.
What as?
A floor manager.
You did make the move from being a studio manager to in front of the screen, didn't you?
Yep. Yes.
She hasn't made the move to being in front of the screen. That would just be annoying, wouldn't it? She's in front of the screen, going, Christine, love, would you get out of the way, please?
What do you think?
Lie.
And you?
Go on, no, what do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Oh, well, my views don't count, then, do they?
Thanks very much.
You're saying lie. OK, Christine, true or lie?
It is actually true.
So how Did this request come through to you? What did he say?
Well, you see, we get rider lists, as it's called, and for sort of big names. What's on your rider list?
This is when I'm on tour. Flapjacks, raspberries, a Diet Coke, 2 still mineral waters, grapes and blueberries.
Rock and roll, Rob. Rock and roll.
You don't look like this without a bit of effort.
What a very particular list of things.
Well, that's why it's a list, Frankie.
Yeah.
What's on your rider? 6 cans of better and a knife.
Yeah, 6 cans of bitter for a teetotal alcoholic.
Only Frankie Boyle could complain about the fact I said bitter and not mention the knife. Take the knife, but don't accuse me of drinking.
And that noise means only one thing. It is the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have 5, and in what we call a tie, Lee's team have 5. But of course, it's not just a team game, and my individual liar of the week this week is Kelvin Mackenzie. It's Kelvin's biggest award since Elton John's £1 million damages against him in 1987. Good night.
To measure, Trinny Woodrow. Comedy treasure, Reese Shearsmith. And their team captain, David Mitchell. And facing them tonight, fresh from the West End, Michael Bull. TV's his best friend, Charlie Brooker. And their team captain, Lee Mack. And your host, Rhod Brydon.
Good evening, and welcome along to Would I Lie to You, the show all about lies and lying. Now, according to research, the most common lies are about affairs and money. So, men, if you do spend the night with another woman, don't make things worse by lying to your wife about how much she cost. When you give someone a fake smile, you don't use the same set of muscles as when you smile at them genuinely. It's easy to tell the difference. A genuine smile is the one you get from your dear old mum as you walk up the path to the care home on a Sunday afternoon. A fake smile is the one you give her back. And so, to round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists take it in turns to read out a statement from the card in front of them, and to make it particularly difficult, they haven't seen the card yet, so they don't know if it contains a truth or a terrible, terrible lie that we've made up for them. Michael Ball is first up. Michael,
great.
What would you like to tell us?
Thank you. I have a 3-part ritual I have to adhere to before I go on stage.
David's team, how true is this?
OK, what are the 3 parts?
Firstly, there's a sweet that I have to have before I feel comfortable.
A sweet?
A sweet.
Part 2?
Part 2 is...
I may have to hurry.
It's putting on a spray. It's spraying me with, so I smell
insecticide.
Nice. I smell nice for the ladies and gentlemen.
What spray? What spray?
Madame Rochard. Because I'm in Hairspray, and she's a woman, and so I put.
So it's a recent thing since you were in Hairspray.
It depends. It's
theme.
A different smell for every thing I do.
What did you do when you were in Cats?
I didn't do Cats.
What's the third part?
And the third part?
Tapping.
Tapping?
Tapping.
What do you tap?
Tapping. Parts of my body.
I don't think we need to go any further.
Can you demonstrate?
Yes. You go there, and then you go there, and your hands.
Right. Tapping your hands.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. There are lots of people around the country, just like Michael, who need your help. Please send whatever you can. David's team, what do you think?
This thing about tapping, I know about tapping, and you started doing it correctly and then you stopped because I thought, are you giving too much away if you continue tapping correctly?
You didn't even do this. This is where doctors do it.
It's probably not.
Maybe
If
they
you have a
just-
lung disease.
To be fair, he's never claimed to be a doctor, I think.
Well, there was the once, but...
That was just to get you to the next stage, wasn't it?
There can't be a perfume for every character you play in musicals.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, but it could
That's
be...
what you're
it's a sort of
saying.
getting
No, I said
into
for this character.
Yeah, you're right.
Madame Rorschach, whatever you called yourself. Is it real?
Yeah, but it's not one you'd associate with hairspray. I'd associate Charlie or something with hairspray.
He does that in the dressing room as well.
Those were the old days.
My feeling is that it's a lie at the moment.
I think he's telling the truth.
So you're drifting,
When pushed on the
towards a
fingers,
lie?
it was too vague, yes.
So, well, it's 2-1. We're writing it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
Yeah.
OK, Michael, what is the answer?
It is, in fact, the truth.
So, yes, it's true. Michael does have a three-part ritual that he has to carry out before going on stage. Trini, you're next.
Oh. Marks and Spencer's mannequins are based on my body.
Just the female one.
I was going to say, not the next
Surely. How did this work? Did you have a mould of your body?
What you do is you do a, like a plaster of Paris on your body.
Hang on, say this really slowly.
A man takes this gunk and he...
Why did they want you?
So I used to model.
Is it the head as well, or just the body?
No, the body, but the... Yeah.
They didn't bother doing your head?
No, they did my head, but it was...
So they basically decided that you'd be the right body to advertise, but they went, we don't want the face, love. Is that what you're talking? But did you look different, like, when you were a model? Were they going, we'll go with the body look? What's wrong with the face?
I had acne, actually. I had very bad acne.
Well, they could have sanded it down. Not you. No, the model. I mean, the model. They cast the face, and then they get a bit of, like, grade 2. Just shave off the acne. What?
Does it hurt when they peel it off? Is it like, you know, when you pull a plaster off quickly? Is it
Before
like
they put on the plaster of Paris, you're wrapped in saran wrap.
But then you'd get all the lumps, wouldn't you?
No,
from
you
the
don't.
ceramic?
I tell you, I've
But
had it
they are,
done
you
a few
do,
times.
You do. Well, you think about it. I had it for a show I was in called The Woman in White, and it would all buckle, and then if you poured something in on that, you'd get all the lines on it, I'd have thought.
Well, you could just sand it off like the acne.
So, Lee, what do you think?
All right.
Why I don't think it's true is that surely mannequins come in different sizes, because otherwise...
No.
No?
No, clothes come in different sizes. And they put the right size on the mannequin to make them look as attractive as they possibly can.
I love boys discussing fashion.
Wait, you got...
Oh, hang on, Charlie's
You
off.
got cast before, didn't you? You were cast for a big set of fake breasts for a show, weren't you?
No. That wasn't me.
He was talking to David.
Yes, I'm sure you got fitted for a prosthetic set of breasts for a
In
show.
your fantasy, darling.
God, did I dream that?
Because that would be your body.
We think that that's a lie.
OK, is it fact or fiction? It is a lie. Marks and Spencer mannequins are not based on Trini's body. But it's true, isn't it, that Susanna did provide the inspiration for their large sacks of potatoes. Reese, your turn to confess.
For a summer, I worked at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals.
What's a themed funeral? Give us an example of a theme.
Well, you can have a medieval one.
How does a medieval funeral work?
You have it when you're 26.
Well, there was a king and queen.
Right.
Obviously.
Who were the king and queen? The sort of the departed
The
parents?
nearest people to the person who's died.
They dress up?
Yes, they dress up.
Oh, I see. So it's not just the dead person. Everyone's got to be into medieval.
So the people who are alive are dressed up and the dead person's dead. He doesn't know.
We've had medieval.
Medieval.
Could you give me 3 others?
There was a Valentine's Day massacre one.
Oh, come on!
It's
true. What did that tell us, that?
Actually called Valentine's Day Massacre.
It's called the Blue Parrot.
What?
Well, the Blue Parrot is the name of the supposed club that all the people...
They're all believing it now. Look at that.
The St Valentine's Day massacre was an atrocity. Why a funeral is depressing enough? Why would you want to make it more depressing?
It's not me personally. It was on the list.
What was beyond the pale? Like, if I came and said I want a cannibal-themed funeral.
There was one who came and wanted all the people to be serial killers.
But dressed as different.
Just realised you said cannon. I genuinely thought you said cannon and ball. What are you talking about? He's dead! He is dead!
Did you ever get a point where there was, like, another regular funeral going on at the same time and maybe they were slightly upset to look over and see people in zany It's a Knockout costumes burning a corpse into the ground?
It was only ever crematorium. It wasn't ever burials. So it was quite private.
What if they said, before the crematorium, he was a big fan of Bonfire Night, can you stuff it with fireworks, Catherine wheels, the lot, and then when it goes behind the curtain, pin the coffin to a wall and watch it spin round.
So, Lee, what are you saying?
Do you know
What's
what?
the decision?
I'm getting genuinely annoyed by this, because I know we've got to say it's a lie. Because if we say true and it's a lie, everyone at home is going to be going, what? How could that possibly be? There's a massive voice in my head going, this is true.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
But I just... The St Valentine's Day massacre!
I know, it sounds ludicrous.
Lee Mack, make a decision. What is
Should
it?
we go for common sense?
Yeah, it's a lie. Let's not look stupid.
All right, go on. We'll say it's a lie.
Saying it's a lie. OK, Rhys, fact or fiction?
It is... lie.
It is indeed a lie. Rhys didn't used to work at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals. Actually, I plan to put my ashes, while still hot, in one of those council wheelie bins. That'll show them. Charlie Brooker, you're up next.
For 6 years, I pretended to a girlfriend that I was partially deaf.
Seems reasonable enough. David's team, what do you think?
After how many years of going out with her did this start?
Shamefully quickly.
Was by pretending to be partially deaf how you clinched the deal early on?
Are you saying I have to use pity to attract people?
I'm saying you might have used pity.
I'm not above it.
Did she have a very irritating habit that precipitated your going deaf?
Yes, talking. She was talking about something that was very important to her, some emotional thing.
Right.
And she said you weren't listening to me and got very upset, started crying, and so I thought I'll lie and tell her I'm deaf in one ear. Which I did.
And at that point, what you're saying to her is, I didn't hear anything because I'm deaf in one ear. I thought we were sitting together in silence. What I thought was happening.
No, I had my attention taken up with something else, and I said it apologetically.
Stroking his guide dog. That's what he called it,
Did you elaborate on why you were deaf in the ear after you had to go? What was your reason?
I said that when I was a child, I had nearly drowned when I was like 4 in a swimming pool, and this had left me deaf in one ear. I clearly tried shaking my head, and I felt quite bad because I told the lie early on, and then I had to maintain it.
So did you tell her ever after the 6 years, or did the relationship just break up and you never told her?
I never told her.
Right.
I didn't tell her. I wrote about it in a newspaper column.
That's nice.
She's a Geordie, they're robust.
Actually, to be fair, now that adds credence to the fact he didn't want to hear her, so...
I'm just trying to put myself in the position of that woman. 6 years! You've lied. You've lied to me.
A big lie?
It's quite a big lie.
You'd be surprised how often it doesn't come up.
Now that's a big lie.
And the advantage is, after telling that lie, half the times it comes up, you can pretend you haven't heard.
So what do you think?
So you think it's...
A lie.
You think it's a lie?
Horrifically, I think it's true.
I think it might be true.
You think it's true? Charlie, is it truth or lie?
It's true.
Everything that you just told us is true.
Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it is. And it was terrible. It was such a burden.
Poor you!
The first time I introduced her to my parents, we're going down to meet them on the train. I suddenly thought, oh, God, she's going to mention the... And so I had to turn round to her and say, don't bring it up. My mother blames herself. And... Lee, I didn't want to lose her. I was desperate. Having told this terrible lie, I was locked into it. I daren't tell her I was going to... Can't you see that? Don't you find that moving? You, cold-hearted monster!
I'm not having this! You can't call us cold-hearted. You've lived
People
a
make
6 year
mistakes,
life.
David!
Yes, and for which they must be punished!
Oh, yes, it's amazingly true. Charlie did pretend to a girlfriend for 6 cruel years that he was partially deaf. Ironically, like all his other girlfriends, she was partially sighted. Our next round is called The Ring of Truth. I'll be offering the teams some bizarre celebrity facts, but are they true, or did we get them from Wikipedia? Lee's team, take a look at this clip.
We do a bigger one for the trucker, for the really hungry person, which consists of a steak kidney pie, beans, tomatoes, chips, mushrooms, fried potatoes, 2 thick bread and butter, and it comes up really heaped well up on a plate. Egg and chips, bacon and chips, sausage and chips, corned beef and chips, egg, bacon and chips, everything what goes with chips.
I should say what they didn't show you there was the toilet, where Gillian McKeith was spending one of the happiest days of her life. So here's the related fact, right, for Lee's team. Christina Aguilera once followed a strict diet where every meal had 4 food items. 1 crunchy, 1 soft, 1 hot, and 1 cold. Lee's team, could that be true?
That's not very specific, is it?
There are more specifics. They had to be bold coloured, you know. Example meal, right? Raw red pepper, which would be red and cold. Steamed broccoli, which would count for green and hot. Scrambled eggs, yellow and hot. And raw carrot sticks, which, as we all know, are orange and cold.
They're not cold, they're crunchy.
That's 2 crunchy things.
The pepper's
They're
cold.
not cold as well, unless you've heated them up.
Yes, I know, but the system is 1 crunchy, 1 soft, 1 hot, 1 cold. So don't start talking about something that might coincidentally be cold and crunchy. That's just confusing.
Its selling point was its crunchiness, I'll give you that.
In this instance, the carrot's there playing the crunchy role.
The crunchy role.
And could say to the pepper, oh, actually, I've done cold as well, but today I'm on crunchy. All right, I've been crunchy, but today I'm cold, you know.
So any food can be served in all of those ways. You're quite right.
No, a grape cannot be crunchy, you idiot.
Have you never eaten...
Don't talk to Michael Ball like that.
Yeah.
He was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What have you ever done?
What if you froze a grape?
Hey, listen, I sat through him in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I know worked harder.
It's all right, I have an Olivier Award.
I think it's true, because that's the sort of stupid thing that people like her do to give their life some purpose and meaning, is come up with a set of arbitrary rules, something for them to think about while they're sitting on their thin arses.
OK, I think it's true.
I'll go on, I'll go with my team on this one and say that that's the truth.
You're saying it's true? OK. It is true.
Oh.
It's true, Christina will go to any lengths to maintain that slightly slutty look we've all come to know and love. Which means, at the end of that round, Lee's team is in the lead by 4 points to 2. Our next round is called This Is My. We're about to bring on a mystery guest that each of Lee's team will claim to have a special relationship with, but only one of them will be telling the truth, and it's up to David's team to decide who. So, please, welcome this week's special guest, Donna. So, Charlie first, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna, who's teaching me basic home maintenance.
All right. Lee, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna, and she saved my life when she threw me a life belt after I fell off my boat.
OK. Michael, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna. She has been my #1 superfan since she was 17. She even has a toilet seat cover with my face on it.
Michael has a fan. David's team, who would you like to start with?
Michael, when did you start your relationship with your fan?
I have a relationship with most of my fans.
How did you get to know Donna.
Yeah.
I've seen her at the front of crowds of audiences that have come and waited at stage doors, and you sign autographs, and you stop and you have a chat.
Some shows only Donna turns up.
Only Donna is there.
So what makes Donna your #1 fan?
Well, a number of things. I released a charity single, and so she went and bought them all in a shop and then sold them on at her school.
Isn't that illegal?
Open-air concerts, she'll always try and be the first down the front, so she'll go into training prior to the gig so that she can get there first.
Do you have, like, a #2 fan and a #3 fan?
Well, it's no. No, everyone's #1.
Charlie, what sort of home maintenance tips are you being given?
Very, very basic ones. My home's a mess, and I'm not very good at sort of maintaining, you know, looking after anything in my house. So an ex-girlfriend paid for me to have these lessons where I basically learned... It's basic stuff.
Do you mean like how to change a plug?
Yes, well, yes, that was one of the first things we did. Yes,
Right.
I've only, to be honest, I've only gone 3 times, and
Where do you go? Where do you go? Gone where? She
It's
comes
just in
to
a
you,
community
you said.
centre down the road.
Are you doing it for a magazine article?
No. No, I'm doing it because I'm a pathetic human being.
Charlie, what is the first rule of Home Maintenance Club?
You don't talk about home maintenance.
Lee, tell us the story of your boating trip. Where was the boat?
The boat was on the River Thames.
Were you by yourself?
Well, I was actually with my dog and one other person.
Why does the dog come first?
What?
Right.
Why does the dog come first? That's exactly what my wife says.
Right.
Why do you introduce me like that all the time, Lee? This is my dog Pickles and one other person.
Who was the other person?
My wife.
How fast a boat is this? I'm not a boat expert.
It's a twin-engine, 28-foot Furline Sun Fury, and as we all know, they can go up to 45 knots, but on the Thames, as we all know, you can't break 6 knots. Just to give you an idea of how fast 6 knots is, if someone is walking beside you and you wave to them, you're committed to it for about 2 hours.
Right. And how did you fall in?
Well, I was actually trying to go round the side of the boat to undo the gas canister at the front so we could make a cup of tea, and I went down the side and slipped.
Why didn't your wife try to save you?
Yeah.
Can't swim.
And what's Donna got to do with it? She hasn't appeared yet in this story.
Well, Donna was on another boat coming the other way, and I slipped in, and then she just threw me the ring.
And she did
So
what?
your wife, because she can't swim, also won't throw you a life belt?
So what do you say? Well, what is she?
Trini.
I think when Donna came in, the only person who didn't look at her was the guy in the middle.
His name is Lee Mack.
Yeah. Trini.
He's a popular
Trini,
comedian.
will you stop treating me like staff?
No, I can't decide between Michael and Lee.
I don't believe Lee would go boating very much. And
Why wouldn't I go boating very much?
Just doesn't suit you.
Why? All right, then she saved me when I was trying to chase after a whippet.
Reece, do you have any suspicions which way this should go?
I think that Lee is telling the truth.
You think Lee?
Yeah.
OK,
but
let's
your
go
answer?
with Lee.
OK, Donna, would you reveal your true identity?
I'm Michael's #1 fan.
Yes. Look at this. You've got it. We say congratulations to Donna, and thank you very much indeed for coming, Donna. Thank you. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth, but against the clock. David's team are currently behind, so we're going to give them one last chance to catch up, starting with... That's David.
3 members of the Cabinet subscribe to my Twitter feed.
Please explain for some of the less with-it crowd what a Twitter is.
Well, Twitter is a website where you can essentially leave messages of up to 140 characters.
All right. Okay.
And no longer.
OK, Lee's team.
You made it sound so dynamic. I can see why it's so popular.
I can't.
Why did you sign up?
Because someone on it was impersonating me.
What?
Someone on Twitter was pretending to be me and putting messages on it like going to peep show production meeting, everyone there is an arsehole, which I did not wish to be published under my name.
And who are the cabinet ministers?
They are Andy Burnham, the Culture Secretary, Alistair Darling, who is the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Can you say Exchequer like that again?
The Chancellor of the Exchequer. And Alan Johnson.
If this is true, is it any wonder the financial crisis we're in?
How many followers do you have?
About 27,000.
What sort of information would you be giving that's so interesting that they're going to sign up to follow you, of all the people in the country?
I think you can follow more.
That sounded really confrontational.
He's a very popular young man in the current entertainment scene, and a lot of people enjoy his work and they want to get close to him and they follow him.
He's been on Question Time.
He's been on Question
I'm a
Time,
major
Charlie.
political force, Charlie.
Wait, let's have a guess.
It's a lie.
I
That's
think it could be true, actually. I think it could be true.
It's a lie.
If anybody is talking through the internet to cabinet members, it's Dave Mitchell.
He's not talking. I'm on there. He doesn't really say much. Frankly, you're boring on there.
I think it might be true.
Are you saying true?
You can say that if you want to lose the game.
OK, it's a lie. OK, no, I think it's a lie.
Charlie?
It must be a lie. I don't know
Absolutely
anything.
convinced it's a lie.
I think it's true, and I'm going to go with you two, but particularly you, if it goes wrong.
Okay, you're saying it's a lie. David, is it true?
It is a lie.
It is a lie. Very big lie. There are not 3 members of the cabinet who subscribe to David's Twitter feed. I, myself, don't get all the fuss about Twitter. I think people have forgotten the simple pleasure of just sitting down and talking to friends on Skype. And next, it's Lee.
I kept my car running for 2 months by cracking an egg into it every day.
David's team, is that possible?
When you say cracking eggs into it, where do you mean in the petrol tank or in the...
In the petrol tank. Are you a fool? Do you know nothing of cars?
No, not egg running cars.
Well, if you, in a car you have a radiator. If the radiator cracks, all the water comes out.
Yeah.
But interestingly, if you put an egg in the radiator, it congeals. And it seals the hole in the radiator because the egg cuts and...
So why didn't you go and get it fixed?
Well, that's a good question. See, Trini, I couldn't afford it. So I thought, it's about 150 quid to get the radiator replaced now. It was my first car. So
the eggs must have cost you 100 quid.
No, they weren't free range, darling. No, I'm talking really cruel eggs.
Did you do an egg a day?
Cruel and cheap, they used to be called.
Did you do an egg a day?
I can pump out 50 a day was the advert. Who needs to move his head? That's where the advert... Who needs to move his head? 50 a day, that's me.
So what do you think? Is it true or is it a lie?
Can't be true.
What do you think?
I think it's a lie.
OK, lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Lee, tell us the truth.
It is, in fact.
True. Oh, yes. It's very, very true indeed. Lee Mack's motto is if there's a job worth doing, it's worth doing haphazardly with some farm produce. And that noise signals time's up, and it's the end of the show, and I can reveal that. Tonight's winners are Lee's team by a massive 9 points to 2. It's not just a team game anymore. My individual liar of the week is Michael Ball.
Oh, that's very kind.
Yes. Michael Ball, whose biggest lie prior to tonight was love changes everything. I can tell you from experience, Michael, that what actually changes everything is having your girlfriend come home to find you prancing around the bedroom in her underwear. Tonight.